Hello, hello. Come in, come in. Let me raise you the smidge. Hello, hello. Come in, come in. How is everyone this evening? I probably should put a mic with it. I don't know. Can you guys hear me? Let's see. Hello, hello. Come in, come in. I don't know where my other microphone is. Hello, everyone. How are you this evening? Give me one moment while nope, that's not where it is. Well, I was gonna try and do my other microphone. I can't find the thing. Well, I tell you, can you hear me clearly? I will. How are you? Hello, Contessa. How are you? Grant and Favor. Hi. How are you? Welcome. Hello, Debbie. How are you? How is everyone this evening? This fine Thursday. Let's see. Denzi Sosa. Hi. How are you? How are you this evening? You guys, I am here with the items from our Carolina thread box for our stitch along. So I'm hoping you guys have your box. You can hear. Okay, thank you, Joyce. I appreciate that. And hi, Ethel from Chicago. How are you? Windy City. Windy City in the house. That's not a problem, Will. Not a problem at all. So yes, we are getting ready to hoop as a group tonight. How cool is that? Especially if you have your kits out and you're ready to go. This one is going to work up really, really quickly. Hi, Debbie from Nebraska. You are out there with my grandbaby. So you guys had snow the other day. And he sent me pictures of her playing in the snow. She was totally adorable up there in Nebraska. And I think he's in Lincoln. He's in Lincoln, Nebraska is where my son and my grandbaby is. So how is everyone this evening? Hi, Latasha. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to everyone this evening. Today was a pretty long day for me. It wasn't super fun. So if I seem like I'm dragging, I am. Oh man, and it ended with me not thinking I was going to be able to do live tonight because my person that comes to do my yard work, he was trimming the hedges out by the utility pole and he cut my cable. So I don't have internet right now. Have no cable here at home. So I'm streaming by my phone and hopefully we won't have any issues with that this evening. So yay, lots of fun. Lots of fun. Hi, Esora. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. So I'm going to do a quick rundown of what we have here in our Carolina thread kit this month for the month of October. It's the fall theme and we had a really awesome design given to us by Designs by Little B. Well, hey, Miss Caldwell. I hope you're healing up okay. Everything's going well. So Designs by Little B came up with a pretty awesome leaf design earrings that are so super cute. So super cute. Hi, Linda. How are you? Thank you for joining us. And Will put the kit together and he included in hardware for earrings. So we have the fish hooks in there. We have, is that zooming in? There we go. We have the fish hooks in there. We have our jump rings in there. We also have the eyelets in there. Now this part of the tutorial we're not going to do. And the reason being is I have another video out there that shows how to put the hardware on And it's the teardrop earrings. Hello, Rosalind from Houston. Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. So the hardware part we're going to put to the side. Tonight we're just going to focus on making the actual earring itself. And I don't have my hardware handy anyway to put it together. So I figure we'll skip that. If you guys decide you want to see the hardware part put in, then I'll do it. But it's like one of the easier parts to do in your spare time. Hi, Miss Gail, and hi, Miss Sheila. How are you? So this is included in the Carolina Thread box, the earring hardware. He also sent the vinyl. Okay, so we have 2 pieces, front and back, for our earrings. The brown vinyl, which is gorgeous for a leathery look for the fall fashion. And we also have clear vinyl, pretty thick clear vinyl that's going to be really cute, especially with the vein of the leaf going through with the clear. I think that's going to be totally adorable. I actually was intending to have my bobbins filled with the exact same color as the top thread. I meant to do that. But again, with all the fun activities I had going on this afternoon, I didn't get a chance to do that. So mine is not going to look probably as good as yours on the back end, but it's still going to turn out super cute. So I actually have a green bobbin in the bottom here. So the green is what I'm going to do on the back of mine, which on the back side of a leaf, it would be a green vein anyway, for the most part, I guess. So that's what we'll do there. And finally, our gorgeous colors, our gorgeous fall colors, we have our brown, which is just a gorgeous chestnut looking color, and then our golden yellow, beautiful, beautiful purple violet color. And then we have our deep green, which is right here on the embroidery machine already waiting on me. So in order to do our earrings, we would need to have our stabilizer, and I'm using my 4x4 machine. You actually can do this project very easily and in huge quantities on a larger machine or larger frame, but the design that I have is 4 on the hoop, 4 in the 4x4 hoop, so that's why I'm using the 4x4 machine this evening. So I have tearaway stabilizer hoop. Okay, this is just plain old paper tearaway stabilizer, nothing really fancy, and it doesn't take much, which is a good thing. You don't have to have anything over the top. So even if you had like some sticky stabilizer laying around, you could use that. If you had cutaway stabilizer, you even can use that, especially if you're using it with your leathery looking vinyl, because the leathery is going to have the stabilizer sandwiched in between, so you're not going to see the stabilizer. So you technically could do cutaway with this type fabric, but of course with your clear vinyl, the tearaway would be your better option, because you want to get all of that off of the back of this. Now the difference with the vinyl, and I guess you could double it, Will, I don't know if you want to put in your insight on how you did yours, but I think a single layer with this would be really cute, and it's easier to do the tearaway off of the back of it. So we're just going to do single layer on our clear when we do it. All right. So let me go back and double check, because I saw Miss Ethel Smith came in. Hello to you. And I also saw Miss Dar Smith, and now Terry Samples. Hi, Terry. Thank you for joining us this evening. Dar Smith, thank you from Central Alabama. Thank you for coming in. You didn't stabilize the clear, so you hooped the actual vinyl itself, is what you're telling me. Is that what you're saying? Because I tend to float my vinyl. So hi, Sheila. How are you? Thank you for joining us this evening. Is that what you're telling me, Will? Yes. Okay, cool. Well, I tend to just hoop stabilizer, so you could do it either way. If you wanted to hoop your vinyl, you definitely can. but I guess because I'm in the habit of not hooping with Melissa's so simple in the hoop designs, I don't hoop any of my materials. I just hoop the stabilizer. So that's what we're going to do with this particular project. But I'm only still going to do one layer, just like Will was pointing out with his. So, or are you saying you hoop the vinyl and then you use another piece for the back of the earrings, or was it all just one piece? Oh, cool. Thank you, Dar Smith. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. A bright light in a dark day today. It's been a long day. Today has been a really, and it was a long night last night too. So I may not have as much energy right now as I normally have, but it's been that type of day. For the clear, it was one layer. Cool. All right, sweet. So you guys, let's get started. So tell me which color would you like to see? Right now I have the green on the machine, and of course it doesn't have to be green. Hi Utah Grandma. Thank you for joining us this evening. So I have the brown, I have the yellow, and I have purple, and I have green. Okay, so brown is the B, yellow is the Y, purple is of course for our brown. Front and back for our brown. I got one purple. One person says purple on the brown. Which one? Go ahead and cast your votes now so we can choose what color we're going to start with this evening. It's entirely in your hands. Doesn't matter to me. Plum. Oh my gosh, y'all love that plum. I have a yellow in the house. I have a green in the house. Another yellow. Another purple. Hey, Renee Boyd. Grant in favor. Mighty. Hi, how are you? Pamela Hawkins. Hi, thank you for chiming in. And Rosalind Reese. Thank you. Belinda Cook. Debbie says yellow. Sheila Cuffy says yellow. Oh, the purple and the yellow is winning out. Okay. All right. I know, right? We need a tiebreaker between the purple and the yellow. Whatever comes up next is what we'll go with. So, and you can't vote twice. Purple. Rosalind, did you say purple already? I didn't know this. That is hilarious. Yeah, you said purple already. That don't count. Robin Bryant says yellow. All right, cool. So we'll go with yellow for the brown, and what we'll do is the plum for the clear. How about that, right? So we're actually gonna do the plum, but we'll do it on the clear. And I think that's gonna be really pretty anyway. So we'll have some fun with that. And who knows, maybe we'll have a few minutes to do another hooping, because it's just that simple. That's how quick these are going to work up, you guys. It's really so simple. It doesn't make any sense. As a matter of fact, these are going to take longer because you're talking about 2 layers, and you know, got to pull out the stuff. You said a black bobbin. I don't know that I have a black one over here, Will, for the yellow. I just have the green. So if I have a moment to change it, I'll change it. Alrighty, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and thread the yellow on the top. Green got voted out. Bye-bye, green. That is hilarious to me. And I'm going to move that to the side. Now, in my other video, I pointed out these awesome scissors, right? These will glide through this vinyl as nobody's business. That's just how smooth these go through, and they're serrated on the teeth here, so it really cuts through easily and makes cutting through vinyl simple, especially with arthritis in your hands like I have, and the larger grips. Hi Leah Jones, welcome. Thank you for joining us. So these are in the link in the description, not in this video. I'll have it in afterwards, but normally I have a link to my Amazon affiliate page. These are great to have. You don't have to have them, but I do recommend these. These things were a lifesaver on my hands, so definitely pick these up if you can. Just fell in tonight, Jane says. Thanks, E, for all you do to be so encouraging. You're the bomb. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Jane. I didn't feel it today, but thank you. And Grant Favor says they are great. The Tim Holtz, right? Yeah, Tim Holtz scissors. You bought them there. I'm trying to tell y'all, these things are amazing. These are some excellent scissors. So definitely get your hands on those if you plan to work with vinyl on a regular basis. So Karen Bird just fell into, well, hey Karen Bird, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So we are going to get to making some earrings. Well, doing the embroidery part anyway. And if we have time, maybe I'll throw some hardware on one pair of earrings. But right now, we're just going to do the embroidery part. Okay, so that's threaded. I have my bobbin already threaded. I have my tearaway stabilizer already hooped. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on because... yeah, Ethel Warren, the scissors come with both the large and the small. And Tracy, yeah, it's live. We're live tonight doing our stitch along with the Carolina Thread Box. If you subscribe to it, then this is what this is for us to stitch along. How cool is it? So that we can sit down and stitch together, because a lot of times you're so used to stitching and being by yourself and it's you and the machines, maybe YouTube in the background, but tonight it's all of us together. So if you're stitching with me, let me know by hashtagging Hoop the group. If you're not, it's okay. You can watch it as a replay if you need to. It's a lot of fun. Hi Karen Bird, you said Arthur is with you as well. Too good, beautiful weather. It was a pretty day today. It really was. And Nancy Faust from Iowa, welcome. Thank you for joining our live stitch along this evening. So I already have the pattern sent over to the machine, and I'm going to turn it to the side so that you guys hopefully can see a little bit. I know it's kind of hard from the distance, but thank you, Miss Ethel. Yeah, I do enjoy stitching together. You need to get busy finding another job so you can join. Oh no, Tracy, I understand though. I definitely understand. Okay, we'll definitely put a picture up. So I have the design already loaded into the machine, so we'll go ahead and get that put up or brought up onto our workspace. So I'll press the up button here. And so this particular design only has 3 steps. Just 3. Amazing. Just so quick. And the only reason it's going to take as long as it's going to take is because we're doing 2 sets of earrings at one time. So it's going to stitch out 4 leaves. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 awesomely cute earrings to wear. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and stitch the placement stitch. And ordinarily these are listed in different colors. I'm going to do everything the same color. Because it, to me, brings the uniformity together with the earring design. Now, you don't have to do it that way because it is different color stops. You could mix and match colors if you wanted to. But I think for mine, they'll be super cute with everything being the same color. So we'll go ahead and do our placement stitch. And that is going to show me where to put my first piece of vinyl. I had intended to time this to see how long it was going to take. And Utah Grandma, we are doing a 4x4 on this machine. This machine actually only does 4x4, unfortunately. But we get a lot done with our 4x4 machines around here. So it's not a bad thing. Now, I will give you a tip, right? So right now I'm doing, matter of fact, that's what we'll do. I'm going to stop this. Okay, so you saw it stitched out 2 places and it moved because I don't know if you are used to your machine and how it sounds. You can tell when it's finishing up stitches in one place and about to move to the other. So we heard how it was stitching through and then it just kind of like stopped and did those 4 tack down stitches and moved to the next, right? So that was in yellow. Now I'm like, you guys said purple and then you said yellow. So what we'll do at this point to show you just how easy sometimes you can edit things yourself without actually editing, we're going to go ahead and change the thread. So I'm going to do the top 2 in yellow and the bottom 2 in purple. How's that? So I don't have to do anything but hit to cut that thread. So I'm done with the yellow for the top. as far as my placement stitches. And now we'll just go ahead and pop the purple in because it was moving to the next two anyway, right? So how cool is that? You don't have to do all of them the same color. It does involve a lot of color. It does involve a lot of thread changing, which can be a pain if, you know, that aggravates you. It could be, but to me, if I'm definitely wanting to do two different colors and don't want to have to go into Sew What Pro, or maybe Sew What Pro isn't available for whatever reason, then I will go ahead and just change it myself. So I don't have my trim scissors, so I'm gonna grab hold of these. Whoops. Trim that real quick. And now let's do the second two. How do you get the kit, Belinda Cook? It is at CarolinaThreadBox.com. Thank you. Is it threadkit.com? Did you change it on me, Will? I'm telling people the wrong thing. So if you go to that website, you can sign up. It is a monthly subscription. And what you get is each month you will get 4 spools of thread, depending upon the level of subscription that you choose. You'll get 4 spools, and you'll get a project that we all can stitch together. Now this month and last month I'm doing the project is the stitch along. Next month will probably be Will. So that's where we are in the project. All right, so here we go. We got our placement stitches down. I went ahead and did 1 yellow and 1 in purple, right? How gorgeous is that already? So what we're going to do, I'm annoyed by the jump stitches, so I'm going to go ahead and trim those. You don't have to. That's just one of my little pet peeves. And I leave the ones on the back, which is crazy, but that's how that cookie crumbles. Now, the next step is the veins of our leaves for our earrings. So that's the decoration that's going to go on this top piece of vinyl. So let's go ahead, and you don't have to do sticky spray on this to hold it down. I'm just going to spritz it just a little bit, just to give me a little bit of tacky to make sure that it doesn't move around once I put this on my placement stitches. Right? So now you want to take your vinyl and you want to lay it on top of those placement stitches that we just put on. Now, how do you know that they're all covered up and covered up generously, right? So you can just turn it around and hold it up to the light. Can you see the square? And that square will show you just how covered up your stitches are. I don't know how well you can see that. I'm a little bit closer. So you see I've got generous down at the bottom, and I do have clearance at the top. So if I wanted to, I could say, you know what, let me move this up just a little bit so I can make sure definitely that everything is covered the way it should be. So again, we'll check it again. And as you see, those stitches are nice and covered, right? So we know that our veins are going to go in the right place. So our top 2 leaves were yellow. Our bottom 2 leaves were purple. So what we'll do is go ahead and change our thread again so that we can do our top 2 in yellow. All right, I have a self threader on this thing, thank goodness, so I don't have to pull out the reading glasses. And now we can stitch our veins, right? So let's go ahead and get that running. And I'm going to check the comments real quick. Will says you'll be announcing next month's kit tomorrow live. So the kit for November will be announced tomorrow during his live broadcast. Jane, the size of my needle is a 7511. I'm using the 7511 sharp. And yeah, oh, you can use a variegated thread, Utah Irma. That would be gorgeous. Or a metallic thread. Girl, don't get me started. That would be cute. I'm going to show you my needles that I'm using, if I can find them. Yep, these are the ones that I'm using right here. Girl, variegated thread would be cute. How do we subscribe to Will's live? You can click on, well, it depends. If you're on your desktop, you can click on his image beside his name right here in YouTube, and it'll take you to his channel, and you can subscribe that way, or just look up Carolina Thread Plays on YouTube, and you should pull him up. And here are my 7511 needles. Let's see if it's gonna focus for me. Yep, there we go. 7511. I'm using the Schmitz. I guess it's backwards to you guys probably, but that's the needles that I'm using. So let me hang on and pay attention, because it's going to finish up my top veins, and then we'll switch over to the purple. And the cool thing is both of my machines use the same ones. All right, so that's the veins for the top two. Now let's switch and do the bottom two. So actually, let me trim my thread. And I'm going to pull this off because, well, you know what? I'm going to leave it on. I was getting annoyed by the jump stitches. Y'all know how I am about my jump stitches, but I'm going to leave them on for right now. Alrighty, so let's pull off the yellow, and now we'll go to the purple, the gorgeous, gorgeous purple, so that we can finish the veins on our bottom two earrings. All right. And we got our needle threaded. And again, you can use the exact same thread in your bobbin to complement your earrings. Do you change needles every project when you're working on leatherette? I do not, because my projects are usually so lightweight. Like, this is such a simple project. It would be impractical for me to change the needle every time I worked on something so simple. Now, if it was a pretty dense, heavy design on this material, then I would consider changing my needle. But in this instance, I wouldn't suggest that. Yeah, that's just too much. So now we got our purple threaded. We're going to go ahead and run our veins for our purple earrings. For those who said purple. Thread is all over the place in here. I'm going to kick it out the way. And these are going to be totally cute, you guys. That purple is super cute on this brown. I like that. Hi, Kimberly. We are making earrings, leaf earrings. It's a stitch along. So this is a very, very simple in the hoop project, which are earrings. So just for clarification, Latasha says, what's the name of this type of vinyl? I'm planning a trip to Joann's tomorrow. Woo! I went to Joann's today and spent moolah. This particular vinyl would be considered marine vinyl. Linda, the brand of machine and model that I'm using, this is my brother. I think it's the SE425. I also have the SE400, and I also have the PE500 as well. They're all 4x4 machines. I also have a larger 6-needle PR655E, but this is a 4x4 friendly pattern, so we're going to do the 4x4 machine today. So we are using the 4x4 hoop, and we're stitching out 2 pair of earrings at a time, so 4 earrings. And these are the easiest in the hoop, one of the easiest in the hoop projects you can do. It really is, you guys. So I hope you are able to take advantage of this, because after this, you are going to be able to purchase the design eventually. You can't right now, from what I understand, but eventually you'll be able to purchase the design even though you don't subscribe to the box. So for right now, here are our veins, and as you see, those jump stitches are going to make me irritated, so I'm going to I'm going to go ahead and cut these and trim them up nice and neat so that when I put the vinyl on the back, it'll polish right up and we'll be pretty much done and can go ahead and get everything. Now you can wait and do these jump stitches as the last step. I have always been one to cut my jump stitches early on and get it out the way, so that's why I'm doing it now, but you don't have to do it this way. All right, so just one more, and now that we have these stitched out nice and clean, that purple is gorgeous. Can y'all see how gorgeous that is? Do I have a finished product to show? I will in about 10 minutes, if that long, Kimberly. It will not take long. Well, I guess with the hardware attached, I can get a completely different pair of earrings and show you those. Darth Smith, they are pretty. You can purchase the designs from Designs by Little B in November. Okay, thank you. Belinda, you got the Husqvarna Viking Topaz 40. Well, congratulations to you, ma'am. Darth Smith, is anyone familiar with tshirtforums.com? Prefer wheel set up for sublimation. Otherwise, they defer to the Epson. I like to know what Epson I use. The Epson that I use wasn't for sublimation. Hi, Betty Ann Brown. How are you? Thank you for joining us this evening. The Epson that I used is not for sublimation. It was for inkjet for the heat transfer, and mine is the 4740. So that's the one that I used. But it was for heat transfer, not for sublimation. I don't have sublimation. That is Will's forte. So I showed you guys the earrings, and I just saw a jump stitch. That's going to drive me insane. So the veins are done. Now we just have to cover this up on the back and let the finished earring stitch out. And that's it, the last step. It's only 3 steps to it. Phyllis Mitchell, welcome. I appreciate you being here. And you said, how are you? I'm okay. I am watching the program for a while now about the threads. What was the names of the companies? Which companies are you talking about for the Carolina thread box? I don't have an embroidery machine. I do vinyl. I was going to do leather earrings. Okay. Okay. Leather earrings would be cute. I'm trying to think how you would be able to get you some leather earrings done without the embroidery machine. You actually probably could by cutting out the design and cutting out the design and doing it by hand. So we have it on the front. I did a little bit of spray adhesive for the back so that when I'm holding it like this to put it on the machine, it won't just flop off or move out of place. That's why I did that. You very well could have used tape, a little strip of tape across the top here, or maybe across the bottom, or both. It doesn't hurt to be sure. And now we'll put it back on the machine, and we're going to stitch the last step. Now I did switch the thread for the purple at the bottom, so we'll switch back to the yellow so that we can finish up on top. So the top 2 earrings are going to trim in yellow. You know what, that probably would have been cute to trim it in brown. Let's see. So we'll thread our yellow and do our last stitch step. Yeah, come on. There we go. And now we'll finish our yellow earrings. And I saw a comment. Let me see what that was. Betty Ann says, hi, Eve. Have any designs for the holidays? There are going to be designs in our Carolina thread kit for the holidays coming up. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm trying to think. Designs by Little B has some really cute hand sanitizer holders and key fobs for the holidays. I mean, adorable. Really, really cute key fobs. So if you want to check those out, very affordable too. Oh my gosh, you don't break the bank over there with her. Utah Grandma says, what kind of spray Oh yeah, who said that? Debbie. She can do it on the Brother Scan and Cut. That is correct. You can cut out your earrings on the Scan and Cut, and you can make the leatherette earrings that way. That is absolutely correct. Thank you for pointing that out. Utah Grandma, you asked what kind of spray am I using? I'm using 505 temporary adhesive spray. And the reason why I am using this is because on the label it says it does not gum the earrings. I mean, the earrings. It does not gum your needle. You don't want to gum up your needle. Okay, that's what you want to look for. And see, I was almost talking too long, and I almost messed up. Almost messed up my earrings. So I've trained myself to where when I hear my machine stop and slow down, I'm like, okay, what's going on? So it finished the first two. So it's time to switch to purple so that we can do our purple earrings. So let's go ahead and cut that thread. Take this off. And now we'll switch to our purple, our last thread color change and last step in these earrings as far as embroidery is concerned, right? Now I will say I did see some earrings earlier today that someone did similar style, and they didn't do the eyelets. Actually, they just put a hole in the top and attached the hardware, the fish hook, just from the little teeny hole at the top of the earring. So that could be an option as well. If you don't want to use the eyelets, you don't have to. So I thought it was cute. It was cute. All right, you guys, we almost have some earrings. How cool is that? Let me check and make sure there aren't any comments. If you trim them in green, I thought of that. That's what I was saying. It would be cool to trim it in a different color. That would have been cute. Phyllis Mitchell says yes, it's for the threads. So for these threads, these are Sulky brand. It's a very good brand. I love Sulky. It's sold, or it comes in the kit with the Carolina thread box. And I'm not sure if Will is offering the threads separate or not on CarolinaThreadBox.com. He would have to answer that question in the chat, whether or not that's the case. So, and it's a beautiful colors, beautiful color threads. And we are almost done with our earrings. Woo! This was a really cute design. You can sell it separately. Yeah. All right, we are done, as my machine just told us. So I'm going to hit OK and pull this off and let you guys take a gander at our completed earrings. And as I mentioned before, when I first came on, I neglected to change the bobbin color. So I will not change the bobbin color. I neglected to fill the bobbins in the colors to match the thread. Now, because I did two different colors, I probably, knowing me, if I were to do this, especially for sale, I would change the bobbin as well when I was in between changing these steps. So that could be time consuming unless you had Sew It Pro. You could actually split this design and then let it stitch out the complete top two and then stitch out the complete bottom two separately, so that you wouldn't have to keep flip-flopping back and forth like that with your color threads. That is a very possibility, and Sew It Pro will let you do that. But if you did not have embroidery editing software, then this could be an alternative to what you would do. So I'll show you the back here in a moment. I'm going to cut these jump stitches right here on the top, and then I'll show you the back. And on the back, again, I didn't match the back because I didn't have time prior to the live, and I didn't want to take time away from the live, so I just used green, which green is a color of the leaves anyway. So I figured, what difference would it make? It won't make that big difference. So that's why I kept it with the green. And I'm going to trim these up. And now we can go ahead and pull it out of the hoop. These are done. These are done. Yeah, the back doesn't look too bad. It really doesn't. Now there's a little thing there where the yellow pulls through. There's a trick for that, where once it starts the stitch, before it goes through the first couple of stitches, you pull up that tail from your thread, and it will help keep the nesting down on the back of vinyl. So if you ever have an issue with that, that is a tip to get that done. Put it in my little trash can right here. And so now at this point, because I didn't pre-cut this on my cutting machine, the Cricut or whatever, I'm just going to trim around the leaves. And that's pretty much how this cookie is going to crumble. So you can just take your time and cut around it as best as you can. Probably should have cut it all into a square first and then came back and did all this detail work, but I'm already in, so I might as well go all the rest of the way, huh? All right. This is my first time cutting out this particular shape, because before in the other video I did teardrop, and that's not a lot of angles to go around. So this is taking me back. Who said that cutting things out in kindergarten wouldn't come in handy later on in life, huh? It has come back to me. All right. Come on, get that little piece off. And there is one little earring. Super cute. So I would put a hole in the top, or you can, yeah, I would hang them like this. So a hole in the top would be cute. That is cute, isn't it? That yellow was really cute on that brown. So if I had an awl, I would punch a hole in it. Probably not even, because it's it looks like it would go through the stitches to use the way I'm cutting these. It looked like it would go through the stitches to use the eyelets. So what we can do for the purple ones is leave a section at the top so that we can put an eyelet for the bottom ones eventually when it's time to put an eyelet in the earrings. Okay, so coming down the other side. Move, fly. You fly, don't bother me. And there we go. Super cute. Super cute earrings. And of course they would hang here, right? So I would probably just put a hole in the top, as I mentioned before, and just use the earring. Oh, Will, you didn't have to do that. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Will, for the super chat. I appreciate it. I really do. Let's get these second ones cut out, you guys, so we can get to the clear. So I guess, all right. So since we did yellow and purple for the brown, what color are we going to do? Are we going to do the brown, or are we going to do the green for the clear? So while I cut this out, y'all hash it out. Figure out which one. Do a poll. And this time I got to remember to make sure I put space up here for our eyelet. So hopefully I won't forget while watching the polls. P for clear. So purple for clear too. Well, I can do two, can I? I'm forgetting about that. I can do two. I forgot that we did that with this one. Whoops. Okay. I don't know. How are we gonna do that? How would that be cute? Yeah, I guess I could do it like that. A little tab or something. Tabby tab. Thank you, Will. What's our score, Will? How many for green, if any, or brown? All right. So this time I left a little tab at the top. It looks retarded. That tab looks like trash. And I cut at an, okay, that's something else I want to point out too, because I just realized what I did. Because I cut it from the back, I didn't cut it from the front. So you have to also be cautious when there's a couple of layers with your vinyl, that you cut straight up and down, because you can see the white around the leaf. And what I have learned with the teardrop earrings is it depends on how you cut. First of all, cut from the front. Don't cut from the back like I just did. Cut from the front. And don't hold your scissors at an angle, because I was holding them at an angle, and what that tends to do is make it cut at an angle, because as you see, it's more white in the back than the brown, so it like cut more towards the top than it did the back, and it cut at a slant. So that will cause more of the back of it to show through. So try and keep your scissors straight up and down when you cut. Don't angle them, which is hard to do because I'm used to being right-handed, that I have like a little slope to it. So I did mean to mention that and forgot. But that's something you want to try and not hold it at an angle so that your cut is even. And I did a pathetic looking tab right there too. We got to figure out what kind of tab we can put at the top so that that eyelet will look good. But we'll figure something out by the time we get to the clear. Because you kind of don't even have to cut around the leaves like this. You kind of can do like a circle around the shape of the earring as well. That would be cute. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it. It didn't even have to be. Look there, I was angling the scissors again out of habit. All right. So see, that looks much better. Number one, I cut from the front this time instead of from the back. And as you see, there's still a little bit of white showing with the back, but nowhere near as bad as it was with the first one, because you keep your scissors straight and it'll cut straighter. So here is this one, and the tab is a nut. So we may have to trim it down. So how many did we come up with? Oh, Miss Bickham, thank you. Please come. Oh no, that's a lot going on. I'm gonna have to call you in a little while. Okay, so we said green and purple, or do brown for the earring and green for the border. That would be cute. Green, let's see, green leaf veins, brown border. Use both. Okay. Really need those. They're some awesome scissors. They really are. I don't know about the brown insides. I like the green outside. That's a problem. That's funny. Okay, one of each. That's hilarious. Yeah, it would have been crazy. Do brown interior with the green border. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Well, hopefully everything will be all right with that package. That's nerve-wracking. So with these, you definitely can try and leave a tab. I'm not gonna make y'all take a time out. you keeping it full of the energy that I don't have tonight. So I did mine with the little knob at the top. I don't know. I'm not really feeling the knob. I probably should have kind of like did a circle. I think that would have been cute. And then here's our yellow ones. This one's upside down, I think. Yep. So we can either just put a hole in there and put our hardware on, or we can do the eyelet. But I personally think the hole would be gorgeous with these. So we're not going to do the hardware because I'm already looking at 50 minutes and I did not expect this to take that long, but I did do a lot of talking. So now let's start our second pair. And we had some thread switches and all that cool jazz. So with this one, there's no front and back with the clear, which is really cool. And that was awfully nice of Will to put that in the package. So this time we're going to do just one layer. So that's going to be really easy. Now the cool thing is There's a couple of things you can do with this since I'm just doing one layer. Let you see which one. Are you talking about the earrings that don't have the hardware on them? Because here's the clear that we're getting ready to work with, and we just did the brown vinyl here. So we've already cut that out. I got a fly in here that's getting on my nerves. And here are our, again, our, you guys picked purple and yellow for your earrings, for the first ones. And I put an extra little tab up at the top for the eyelet hardware to fit in. So this is the purple. Now this one I cut kind of retarded. That's why you see the white. I cut it from the back. I should have cut it from the front. And that would have turned out a lot better like these did. And here are the yellow ones. Came in late and don't know what's up. We're making earrings. This is from the Carolina Thread Box subscription stitch along for the month of October. So let's go ahead and get our top thread. The thread that we decided was what? Green in the outside and on the inside. Is that what Will said? 20 gauge clear. It is nice. It is a nice gauge. Now I'm gonna show you guys what we're gonna do. You could fake the edge with a matching Sharpie. Yes, you could. We are going to skip a step. All right. So what we did with the first one was we stitched out our placement stitches, right? So that we know where to put the vinyl. So we're not going to do our placement stitches. Number one for mine, because it's pretty big. I know it's going to cover my vinyl. I mean, cover where my placement stitches will go really well. So I'm not worried about that. So I'm just going to set it on here. And well, first I need to put this on. Did I say? Yeah, no, we'll do it the way Will said. We're going to do brown on the inside and green on the outside. All right. All right. Now I'm going to show you again another way to edit your own stuff, right? So as I mentioned, I'm not going to do the placement stitches to show me where to put the vinyl on the hoop, because I pretty much know that this is going to be big enough to cover everything. So what I'm going to do is skip the first step. With this machine, it's easy to do. You just, this is the pattern. It's already up and it's already on step number 1, which is the outline. So here I want to go to adjust. And then what I'm going to do is select the spools of thread. Here is showing the needle with the plus and the minus. This is where you get to your stitches or your steps, either one. So you press that. And then the top 2 options are spools of thread. The bottom 2 options are for your stitches. So I can advance by stitch. Okay, so I want to skip a whole color stop. I don't want to do color stop number 1. So I'm going to hit the plus sign beside the spool of thread because that shows the color stop. So I'm going to skip past that whole stop, right? So now we are at the vein part of our earrings, and I want to stitch that in brown. So I know that this is going to cover everything. So I'm just going to go ahead and start stitching with the brown. So that's going to stitch our veins to the first set of earrings, which we said we're going to do brown veins and green outline, right? Is that what y'all picked? So that's what we're getting ready to do with these earrings. So how is everyone else this evening? Who else we got coming in? Tanisha says, so glad to have made it to a live session. Well, thank you for joining us. We appreciate that. Terry Simple says green, so we're going to do the green on the outline. Yellow and brown. Yellow and brown is the pretty colors on here. Let's see what we got. What we got. Yep, that's it. Cool. And if you don't mind, if they look bad, it was Dara's idea. That's hilarious. I don't think that was Dara's idea. You the one that said do the green for the outline. That's hilarious. You guys cracked me up. That's funny. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get these. Okay, so that's the top two. The top two are going to be brown and green. So what's going to be for our bottom two? What color? Should we do purple and yellow? Did we do anything with yellow? Yeah, we've done the yellow. I haven't read up far enough. Uh-oh. I have to read far enough. See what's going on. Y'all trying to get me in trouble. I didn't read up far enough. Okay. All right, so we stopped it. Now we're at our next two earrings. What we gonna do? Let me read far up enough. What joke did I miss? Let's see. Clear gauge. Nope, I didn't go up far enough. Do brown interior with green border. I did see that. I did read up this high. Oh, this is a show not a creative mind and never can make up my mind. Brown insides with green border. You was reversed. So what did I miss? I don't see that I missed anything. Brown inside and yellow border for the bottom two. Okay. So it's already on brown, so I guess that's easy enough. All right. So brown inside and yellow border for number two. That's what we're going to be doing this evening. So, what outfit am I going to be wearing these earrings with? I need to know that too. Oh my gosh. This is funny. Y'all, you know, I have to, oh, the multiple color leaves. Oh yeah, I did see her say that, but I wasn't worried about it because I don't mind. I told you guys it was your idea. It was up to you all what I did. So that's not an issue. I still have yet to film my, you can make the leaves into pins. That's very easy to do, Terry. Very easy to do, actually. And I can kind of show that to you tonight, actually. But one of the things, I did not get a chance to film my butterfly video, so we have to do that. And I think my bobbin thread just ran out. Let me see. I'm sure that's what it is. Nope, almost though. Oh, my thread came loose. I don't have much bobbin thread left, so. Oh, that's why, because it's coming loose on my bobbin. So you know what? I'm gonna switch to white, which that's gonna look retarded on that last earring. But whose earrings is it? It's mine, so I don't care. And for the most part, people are only gonna see the front anyways, so that's what we're gonna do. Leave it to live to throw you a curveball. Yay! I should have put a new bobbin in prior to, so that's my fault. But my front is going to be the same color, so. Alright, so I am going to back up a couple of stitches to the first part of this earring and start over. Because I was still in the stitch adjustment menu, so that worked out. Look, Terry, you must have known. That's what the butterflies are going on. They're going on pins. So I already had the pins that we could make one of the earrings into a pin. Well, actually, cool thing is these came from Walmart. These came from Walmart. Let's see. Focus. These came from Walmart, and the cool thing is it has the adhesive on it. So all I have to do is peel this part off, and now it's sticky. So that to make a pin, all I have to do now is just stick this on, and look, it's the perfect size. Perfect size for a pin. Look at that. That was a good idea, Terry. Yes, it was. So here is our brown on the inside leaves that I'm going to trim, and we're not doing brown on the outside because I was told green and yellow. So let's take this brown off and make Will's green outlined, and then we'll do the yellow for the bottom for Dar, and get these earrings done. So I'm going to thread this, cut my jump stitches, and then we'll be cooking with Crisco. Whoops. Oh, that's why I prefer using my trim scissors for trimming thread. It just goes through so much easier. Oh, and I'll show you the back as well. These jump stitches aren't wanting to cooperate. I need my oh, there they are. Yay! I like my trim scissors much better, because those are for cutting vinyl. They're not for cutting jump stitches. Easy. And here's the back with my one little long. All right, so now let's do our outline for our earrings, and that's it, you guys. That'll be it. That will be all, and our earrings will be done. Now, I don't know if the pen will work with the clear, because you'd be able to see, you know, the backing of the pen through the clear vinyl, but it definitely works with the color vinyl. That's really cute. Thanks for the idea, Terry. Let me see. I'm missing stuff. Oh my gosh, all kinds of stuff. Multiple. Okay, sorry. You will, Terry. Every time I laugh, you're living. Oh, I bet she is adorable. That's a happy baby. We love happy babies, man. Will says this is what happened to me when I was filming next month's sold out teaser video. Auburn ran out and popped your thread 3 times. Yeah, it's crazy. Miss Bickham, I know you've been okay. All right. You can get clip-on earring. Yes, you can. You can do clip-on. Look at this green and brown. Will, I'm gonna hurt y'all. It's cute. And now I'm gonna have to find something to wear it with. All right, Will, we're gonna have to go shopping. Y'all want to see it first, or shall we go ahead and do yellow first? Oh, wait a minute. I gotta move the chat. Learning more and more. Hey, can I show it to you, or do you want to wait and see yellow, both of them at the same time? The great reveal. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch. You need more shoes. Oh my God, I ain't going for no darn shoes now. Oh, that's why it's not pulling out. I hate shoe shopping, y'all. Oh, I am not a shoe person at all. Ever. Never have been a shoe person. Now I like boots, but I still don't like to shop for them. It's like, oh my God, it's like pulling teeth. That's one thing I don't like to do, is shop for shoes. I shop for everything else but shoes. All right. Yas. Okay, there's the yellow. Great reveal. All right, great reveal. So let's go ahead and stitch out our bottom ones. Oh, chicken out. No, I didn't chicken out on the butterflies. I did not. The thing is, it's been a little crazy here. A little bit, not as crazy as, you know, Bomb Squad showing up crazy, but it's been busy. I'll put it that way. So I haven't had an opportunity to actually film and sit down and film because I had a couple of last minute orders come in this week. And one order was pushed up this week. So yay me. But my plan is possibly to film it tonight, actually. So thanks to you guys and me coming on live, I feel a lot better than I did earlier. Earlier I was in like a funk a little bit. So yeah. So I think I'll go ahead and film that tonight because it's not a difficult project at all. That's what I love about these fall fashion projects. They're very simple. Very simple in the hoop projects. Just like these earrings. This didn't, the thing that took the most time was acting silly. So you can tease me. I don't mind. I don't mind. Because I'm telling you, look, yesterday I come in and there was a moth on the wall. And I was like, now see, I talk about doing these stupid butterfly things, and one of these stupid things coming in the shop and sitting up there on the wall, and I was like, no, this isn't fair. So my goal was to make him part of the video, right? I was gonna film him and say, you know, just sitting on the wall, and I'm telling y'all that was taking everything in me to even think about doing that. And I was gonna film him and say, look, y'all, here's this fool, he's in here with me, I guess, to help support me doing. And yeah, no, he started flying around. He had to go. That was not going to continue on in the Baby's Booty studio. I can't have that foolish. I am not a fan of the moth, the butterfly, none of the above at all. Alrighty, you guys, great reveal. Woo! Look at that. So we're doing purple, not purple, sorry, brown and yellow. And the green outline and the yellow outline. So that turned out really cute. And this is just one layer, right? So we're done. We can take this out of the hoop. And we can tear this off the back. I see why Will said that he did just the clear in the hoop now, because this is gonna be a fool to get all this tear away off the back of here, but it can be done. You know what? I could have used water soluble too, Will. I didn't think of that. I wish I had a, but I didn't think about it. And my doggies are out there fighting off something. I don't know what they're fighting off, y'all. I'm sorry. They're doing their job. Will, why you didn't tell me to use water soluble? Knowing we was going live. It's Will's fault. All right. You cut. Let me see what else is left to cut. All right, so I'm gonna have to dampen it. That's a good one. Sips tea. You ain't gonna be sipping tea on that one. What did somebody just say right there? Weeding the earrings, right? I know, right? You have some finding for pins left over from some. Yes, that's gonna work. Those pins. And RIP moth. I know that's right. Now I got a mosquito in here. I cannot win, y'all. All right. So here are the earrings and what we're going to do water soluble next time. Yeah. It's Will's fault. What I'm going to do with these actually, and I was thinking of that as I was getting ready to do these, is instead of cutting them out in the leaf shape, I'm actually going to try something and see if we can't do like squares or something. And you know what? Making it wet will get this out of there. Because this stuff disintegrates with water just about. It's almost like it's water soluble somewhat. Because this is some weak stuff. And the other thing with this clear, you do have to trim your jump stitches, you know, a lot more, because you'll see the threads here and there. So, oh, you know what? Now I see why you talking about you sips tea, Will, because you told me to hoop the clear by itself anyways, didn't you? Should have known to ask the expert. So yeah, you can sip your tea, Will. This one was all my fault. This was a bad call, actually. I should have used water soluble stabilizer. And if I wasn't over an hour, oh my God, I did not know I've been on an hour. if it wasn't over an hour, I would redo it, because I do have more of this plastic vinyl in the other room. But at any rate, so you guys don't do white tearaway. Even though wetting it should work. Okay, do I have enough room to go around? Let's see. I don't think I have enough room to do like a round on here, like a circle. Let's see. No. I don't like the round, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the leaf shape again. I think that adds to the leafiness. To do it in a leaf shape. Man, I just said leafiness. Woo! Well, I tell y'all, what a night. So how else is everyone doing this evening while I cut this out where I have white stabilizer all over the place on the back? How else is everyone else's evening? Did you have a good day today? You're here with me, so I'm going to say that was a good day, but how was your day today? Did you have a lovely day? Here's our leafy shape with our snowy leaf. We have a snow leaf. That's what I created. See, Will, you didn't know I was gonna make a snow leaf, did you? I don't have any water back here. I got what do they call that stuff? Window cleaner. Oh, there we go. I can tear it out. This is tragic. This one's gonna take forever to tear this out. But that, my dears, is how easy peasy mac and cheesy these earrings are. Really, I mean, you kind of can't get any easier. Clean bill of health today? Sweet! Wish I had gotten a clean bill of health today. Wait, cotton in the back would look cool. Yeah, actually, the white didn't look bad. I mean, because even if it was white vinyl, it would look very similar. So, see, I peeled off some of it. Now I have a naked, a naked snow leaf. That's what I have. I'm sorry, y'all. Can you tell I'm tired? This is crazy. And then I'm gonna have to, you know what? Tired is a good time to fight butterfly designs, because I'm gonna be too tired to really be freaked out about it. Alrighty. So for those of you who are here and you have enjoyed the stitch along, if you would give a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. And I'm going to tell you, for those of you who are here for the stitch along, this is the end of the live video, right? However, even though I didn't really show like finished clear earrings, my bad, I messed up. But for the rest of you who are here, I did not double the vinyl. It's just one layer, and it's a pretty heavy enough gauge where one layer will make a really cute earring anyway. So, you know, that's how that went. Been a great day running around, been playing with your new Cricut. Oh, holler! Some embroidery and sewing. Clean bill of health, thank y'all. Okay, so for those of you who are here and you watch the step-by-step and you want to hang out for a sec, hang out and we'll talk, you know, more on a one-on-one personal level. How about that? Because that's just how I'm feeling right now. I don't think I've had too often. Usually, like on Sunday, the live is, you know, geared towards embroidery and not so much general or fun, so to speak. Thank you, Tanisha. I appreciate that. I did have fun. I enjoyed doing it. And as I always do, even despite maybe not to me the best of days, but it was fun. And I learned not to use tearaway stabilizer behind my clear. Hang with us and you'll be ready for night and the butterflies can't wait. See, and then I don't want to wait because I've been saying that I was going to put that video out today. or a color of your choice in the back. The clear vinyl will make it shiny. Yes, that's a good point, Will. I didn't think of that. You can use WSS. Okay. You didn't think about yeah, WSS is what I'm going to be using with the butterflies, so I know that will work. Sweet. I didn't miss as much as I thought. Yeah, next month's kit is going to be really cool, and I hear that December is going to be awesome. Due to your station, and I love what you have been learning from me. You are a blessing. Thank you, Lil Rhonda. Thank you. I really appreciate hearing that. I definitely always appreciate you guys letting me know that what you're learning is beneficial, you know, because sometimes you can get down on yourself and like, oh, these people ain't really want to bother with me like that. They ain't learning anything. They just, you know, but it is cool to know that there is a learning process being done, because that's the whole point in the channel, is to make sure that you have happy embroidering and less aggravation and stress. So that's the point of showing step by painful step to some people, because I do get complaints from time to time from folks that are like, you know, the video is too long or whatever the case may be, or talking too much. And I'm like, okay, sorry, but the clientele that I cater to are the ones who need that step by step and who want that step by step instruction. So so I do definitely thank you. I really appreciate that. Would felt be an option behind the clear? Of course it would. You talking about, you have a good night, my dear. Tell him that save me a plate. Would felt okay? Yes, felt is definitely an option. You're welcome, Jane. Thank you. Thank you. Couldn't do embroidery without me? Yeah, you would have been able to get it done. I have faith in you. You would have definitely been able to get it done. Thank you, Tanisha. I appreciate that. One of the things that I want to definitely emphasize is I'm not sure what machines you guys are using. I know quite a few of the viewers on this channel use the Brother embroidery machine, and I have been on a quest to get a video of the different equipment out there, the different machines, so that you can be exposed to other embroidery companies, embroidery machine companies, and know what the equipment does. And it's completely unbiased type of interview where, hey, what machine is this? How does this machine work? What are the features? What are the size of the hoops? You know, that type, so that you guys can be informed. Because I do love the Brother embroidery machine. Don't get it twisted. This is, especially for entry level, this is definitely what I suggest hands down, as I did today with the lady that I met in the store today. And I managed to pick out a lot of it. So it's a frosted leaf earring now, Will. Peace. Oh my God, go me. But that's the goal. And it's interesting, you guys, the there's a little bit of resistance there, ironically, because there are so many of these companies that have, like, they're concerned about their secrets getting out, and folks seeing what they have, and which is weird to me, as far as why wouldn't you want someone that would show an unbiased view. But I guess maybe that's what they want, is for them to know that a video is going to be out there that's saying nothing but positive and rave reviews about their particular machines. So I found that interesting. But what I do want to emphasize is that is so not the point. So if I do get to, which I've already gotten 2 confirmed offers to allow me to do that. But if there is not a machine that is featured ever here on the channel, it's not by my choice. So keep that in mind, and we'll keep open minds when it comes to choosing equipment and things, because there are new equipment coming out, new machines and such, and we definitely want to highlight that. I know we'll see quite a bit for those who would like to join us here in Charlotte on November the 2nd and the 3rd at the NVM show. Now, I will not be on here on the 3rd. I will be on vacation up in the mountains of Boone, Lord willing. So that's where I will be. But on the 2nd, that Friday before we leave, matter of fact, I'll leave that night, but Friday, I will be at the NBM show here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So if you are not too terribly far away and would like to come join us, I do believe it's free. I'm pretty sure you have to register first, though. So take the time to register. I'll have to leave a link in the description below for the NBM show. But I know you can Google it. N as in Nancy, NBM show. N as in Nancy, B as in boy, M as in Mary show, and look for the Charlotte show. And you can register. I'm pretty sure it's free. But if you're willing to join us, I will be there on Friday around lunchtime. So I plan on getting there probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock ish, and then hanging out till about 1, maybe 2. But then after that, I gotta go pack or finish packing, and go ahead and get the car loaded up so that we can go out of town for a much needed break. So I hope many of you can join us and come down here to Charlotte. Belinda Cook, you say, I am definitely learning and appreciate the knowledge you share. Thanks and many blessings. Thank you very much. Definitely. I really, really appreciate that. Tanisha says, yes, we appreciate you. Be encouraged. I try. I definitely try. It's hard sometimes. Will, you said I can even do printed material behind the earring and not use the inner stitches, so you can just have the leaf outline. See, that's cute too. And that's why I like this design, because it's so versatile. You saw we skipped the first step. You didn't even have to do that. And then just the leaf outline would be super cute too. Or just the inside and cut out in that shape would be adorbs as well. So there's a whole lot you can do. You can do one like vinyl on the front and maybe, you know, like you said, printed material on the back, or vinyl on the front and a different color. I mean, it's all kinds of things that can be done. That would be really cool. Bigger says, I have learned that you are even more wonderful than I thought in the beginning. You are a blessing to us all. Thank you. That's really sweet. Miss Debbie, oh my gosh, thank you for the super chat. Oh man, y'all are awesome. Thank you. Golly, y'all, I just can't. Y'all gonna, okay. I'm not gonna do this tonight. Y'all not gonna do me like this tonight. I'm already dealing with these daggone butterflies. Y'all trying to get me all worked up. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the super chat. Thank you. That's awesome. You guys just have no idea. Grant in favor says that these are my winter earrings. Yeah, they're gonna be my winter earrings. I'm gonna have to find me a really cute sweater. Ooh, this would be cute with sweaters. It's already kind of fuzzy looking. And no, can y'all see the fuzz on it? It looks crazy. I know, because I didn't pick it out good. Let me see here. So, oh, is anyone in here coming to the NBM show? NBM show. I know Will is. Let me know. Thank you, Debbie. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Eve, for all you do. Thank you. Thank you. It's a lot of fun, though. I like y'all. Y'all are, like, totally awesome. I look forward to it. My husband was like, I'm losing my wife to YouTube. Yeah, you are, because I like my folks. You'll be all right. Tanisha says, I have a singer future quartet. Cool. That was given to you. Awesome. Just beginning and trying to really figure out where to start. I want to start a business too, but I want things to be perfect and professional. And my first few attempts were laughable. I'm not going to say that. Because the embroidery is interesting. It's very forgiving under a lot of circumstances, right? So what I have learned is to utilize those first few mistakes from the things that I've done early on, and I hang on to them to encourage me and remind me what steps not to take. Or another option for a few of the things that weren't so tragic, I'll say, is those I just gave to people and they didn't see the mistakes that I saw. I saw them because I knew they were there. I'm a perfectionist like you, you know, so I have quite a few things that I've done. I wish I could like one now, but I can't show it because it's a gift. And in the event that by some chance the person sees it, that would, you know, really be terrible because their first and last name is on it. But I made an error on there, and it technically it wasn't my fault. The hoop shifted some kind of way, and I really don't know how it did, but it did. And the top part of the letter ended up off. So I had to cut that part of the letter off and try and, because I had taken it out of the hoop and everything, but I used my mighty hoop, which is the magnetic hoop. And I put it back on because I kept my line, my placement line was still there. I hooped it again and lined it up just so, because I have the laser on that particular machine, the laser light, and it really helped. So I got it lined back up, but it's still not 100% perfect. I know that, but any other person that doesn't know anything about embroidery, so long as whoever gets it, they're not an embroiderer or related to anybody that does embroidery, you know, then they won't know. They won't see it. And they'll be like, oh, this is really cute. And it has their name, you know, so there, and it has their business logo on it. So it's going to be a huge surprise to them when they receive it, but they're not going to see that usually. Most people don't see that. They don't see those mistakes, is what I've learned, right? So some of the things that I thought were trash, other people thought it was gorgeous. So don't think right now that it's laughable. You're in your practice mode, and right now isn't really per se the time to do something that you want to sell, unless it's something like these. These are so easy. These are so simple. You can easily whip up a batch of these in no time and sell those, the little earrings, these leaf earrings. Now probably not my clear ones because I got the white on the back, but these would be super cute. Tell me that you wouldn't pay, you know, for a little set of earrings, and the vinyl is not super expensive, so you would make decent on that. Designs by Little B has tons of in the hoop things that you can whip up really quick. Lip balm holders. She has hand sanitizer holders. I mean, tons of things that you could just whip up really quickly and make money. Matter of fact, you know what? Since we live and I'm chilling anyway, let me go show you one that I just did. Now, this one I can show you. This one I can show you. And I got the fabric from Designs by Little B. And this is vinyl. Okay, see, it's dinosaur vinyl, right? Now, I did cut the pieces out prior to on my Cricut so that I wouldn't have to try and be perfect like I was with the leaf earrings. But this is vinyl, and basically it's 3 pieces of vinyl, little pieces, because this isn't that big. I added a step on Sew It Pro to put the letter in the middle. Okay, this is a hand sanitizer holder. This is hand sanitizer from Dollar Tree, and it just fits right in there. So the mother can carry her hand sanitizer around with her new little baby that's due, I think, this weekend. And she had this probably, these little jump rings were, I think, $2 for a pack of 50 or something like that at Walmart. The eyelets, dirt cheap, $2.40 something for 50 or 60 at Hobby Lobby. Then you got your vinyl, which I bought this from Designs by Little B, I think on sale, but vinyl isn't super expensive. Or matter of fact, let me show you this one because I bought more today. I'm trying to show you. There's a lot of things you can do. Okay, so this is my vinyl from Designs by Little B. I'll show you that in a minute. This is the dinosaur fabric that I've been kind of like trying to get everything to match for the set for the baby. So I'm making a binky leash out of this, a couple of them actually. And this is vinyl from Joann's. It's chalkboard vinyl is what it's called. And you can see here, this is the chalkboard vinyl, and it's, what's that, $7.99 a yard. Okay, I bought all they had. It was like two and 2/4 yards on here. I had a coupon today, 60% off everything, all my fabric. I didn't pay $7.99 a yard. So this vinyl, look at the these are pre-cut out for the hand sanitizers, even though this one is a little bit different. It doesn't have the snap tab. This is the snap tab version, right? So this is one part. This is another part. And I have a video showing how to put these snap tabs together. So it's not hard to do. These are easy to put together. Same tearaway stabilizer and everything. And here's the third part. I don't know why I'm going out of focus. Okay. So here's the third part. Look at this whole wide piece of chalkboard vinyl. How many am I going to get out of this? Even if I did 1/4 yard, look at how many of these I'm going to get out of this. And black is so universal that whatever design you put on here is going to pop, especially if it's a nice color. So it's going to pop on this black. You can make all kind of hand sanitizer holders out of this blackboard fabric. Put a letter on it, or put a mustache on it, or put for the men, or for the women, put a red heart or whatever, a bow. Right now is October, breast cancer. Put a ribbon. You have the holidays coming up. You could put happy holidays on it, anything of that line, to have it where you can sell these. I think people have been selling these, I want to say $5-6 each. You go to Dollar Tree and buy the 3-pack of hand sanitizers for $1. So these are like 33 cents each, and then you put it in there and give it to them. You don't even have to do that. You could have an empty one in one laying on the table just so people can see what it does, and they can get their own hand sanitizer. You don't have to put hand sanitizer in it. Man, don't tell me. This embroidery is awesome. Okay, it's so much you can do. I went and picked this red vinyl up today, right? So this red vinyl, it says $29.98 for this remnant, right? This is really thick, nice vinyl that I got from Joann's off the remnant rack, right? So this was 50% off anyway. It was 50% off at Joann's because most of their vinyl, their remnant, is usually 50%. I didn't pay $29. I paid what? 15 bucks for that. So, you know, vinyl, the in the hoop stuff, especially the Designs by Little B stuff, is so easy and so fun to do, to just whip them up. They're super cute. Tons of things you can do. She's got earrings, she's got teardrop. I mean, it's crazy. It really is all the stuff that you can do with vinyl. This I bought from Designs by Little B. I thought it was super cute. Can you see that polka dot? That's going to be a really cute baby girl hand sanitizer holder. I have just plain white vinyl. I also bought this for the unisex for yellow. I thought this was gorgeous. Look at that. It's a honeycomb shape. Look at how that looks, like a copper penny almost. Vinyl. This is the dino, I think. Yeah, here's the dinosaurs that I used for this one. Then I have, what is this one? Oh, I thought this was kind of cute. It was on sale. It's like a teal looking, I don't know, scaly looking vinyl. Really cute. And I love it because it's soft on the back, and it helps grip the lip balm holders. For the lip balm holders, it helps grip hand sanitizers for those. So a lot of fun. And this one was on sale too. This was baby animal faces. You know how well you can see the little horse and stuff. So super stinking cute. I'm really excited. Sorry, I lost y'all. My bad. I didn't mean to. Are you open? Are you still there? Am I back? Say back if she's back. Yeah, I lost it. Oh, it's showing that I'm still there, so hopefully everything's cool. And I need to go back and read the thingy, because Because I missed. Oh, wait a minute. Let me make sure I'm back. Even though I think, yeah, back. Okay. Cool. I've been talking and ain't even look. I did notice her super chat. I said thank you. I'm pretty sure I did. Yes, I did. I sure did. I'm not ungrateful. I did. Okay, so, oh, and this is the last one. Wait a minute. No, I already showed y'all this one. Oh, this is the last one that I purchased. It's just a white waffle looking weave. This was the last one that I got from Designs by Little B. And I do have more. I have a ton more dang on vinyl actually in the other room. But these are, if you don't do anything else with the embroidery, definitely check her out. I promise you won't regret it. A lot of people love her designs, and they are selling those hand sanitizer holders and those lip balm holders like hotcakes. They really are. So if there's a fair or not a yard sale, but a flea market or school fundraiser event where somebody will let you set up, or a fall festival, whatever, those are good places to sell that stuff. So you said will be there only on the 2nd. You do have to register. Okay, cool. Terry says, good, I'm sewing doll clothes, so you're watching and listening. Oh, baby doll clothes. Cool. I bet that's fun. That's a little teeny stuff, though. I don't know that I don't know that my hands would be able to handle that. Miss Bickham says today is our 1st anniversary. Is it? What's today? The 18th? Is it the 18th? Yeah, today's the 18th. Wow, is it? I didn't know it was on the 18th. And I meant to forget. I forgot about yesterday. Yesterday was the 17th too, so I missed my free font. Tanisha says no ugly crying. I don't plan on doing it. I hate to cry in front of people, y'all. I really do. I can't stand it. So if y'all ever see me cry, I'm either like really, really, really moved, really, really, really sad, or very upset. Very, very upset for me to cry like that. Ms. Bickham, you're gonna be there. Yay! We are also more critical about our own work than others. Yes. You do not need to change the way you do things. You make this fun because you're not stuffy and stiff. You have a great personality, and I've enjoyed watching you. Thank you. That is amazing. Thank you very much, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, it can be interesting sometimes because others out there have different opinions. Will says, I have sold over 10 sets of earrings already to leave, so they are popular. Those earrings are cute. That's an adorable design. Yes, they are. Glitter vinyl leaf earrings for the holidays will be cute. And I thought about doing the glitter vinyl. I have this color in the glitter vinyl. So I did think about it. Oh, and I have, but this one would really be cute. This looks like snow, doesn't it? I think that would be cute. Glitter vinyl as well for earrings. So yeah, the only thing, I was doing the applique in my video. That's why I didn't use it. I was going to use it for that applique earring video that I just posted, but it's applique, so there would have been fabric over the top of it, and I'm like, that defeats the purpose of it being glitter if you're going to cover it up with fabric. So these earrings would be perfect because it's just the vine shape over the top of the glitter, and it'll allow the glitter to show through. So this is perfect for that glitter vinyl. Yes, definitely. And yes, it doesn't take much at all. The vinyl, it doesn't take a lot, and you can, even in the big rolls over in the home design section in Joann's, the regular price of this is normally $20 a yard, right? So $20 a yard, you don't even have to get a whole yard to get a ton of earrings or a ton of hand sanitizers or lip balm holders. This is red. How many schools use red? You know, you could use for that. The holidays are coming up, so you could use this bright red for that. I mean, it's just tons of stuff. Even some for Thanksgiving. I'm sure you could come up with something to do for that. So it would be really cute, actually. Dar Smith says you were rewatching Will's stream from last night with the husband on the phone. Will said not to worry about cup transfer. Well, the husband said, not if you are Darlene. So does he help you with the stuff? You sell your earrings for $10? Nice. Nice, Will. Oh, wait a minute. What are you talking about you sell for 10? Are you talking about your hand sanitizer holders or the earrings? I think you're talking about hand sanitizer holders. $10 is still good. I mean, look at how much. If this is 20 a yard and you get half a yard, that's $10. So one hand sanitizer holder, if you sell it for $10, you've made your money back already off of just the vinyl. Okay, and snaps are dirt cheap. So the only other thing that you need with this would be your snaps. So you're good. You're good unless you go ahead and get the hand sanitizer. You got the nurse print, someone in the rainbow prints. Yeah, the nurse print was really cute. I did like that too. You know what? I should have got the nurse print and given it to my daughter to give as gifts to the nurses at her job. That would have been cute. Where did you get your rolls of vinyl? Were those from Melissa Walmart? From Melissa, Designs by Little B. That's where I got them from. Let it go, let it go. Their opinions should be let go. Hey, Janet McKinney. Oh, the sanitizer hoses. Okay. Thank you, Janet, for joining us this evening. I'm just jaw dropping. I'm not doing anything. I've never streamed for an hour and some like this before, so I'm surprised at myself that I'm still talking, but you guys helped get me out of a little bit of a funk, so I feel good now. The husband says he wants to provide me with all the tools I need to do the jobs I have to do. That includes tractors for the farm and a multi-needle if I can get a business started. Well, you can get a business started. And if you get the tractor for the farm, I want to come ride on the tractor. I love heavy equipment of any sort. So bulldozers, tractors, backloaders, bobcats, man. I'm all in, man. Ready to have some fun. So yes, you can. There's a lot you can do, you guys. It really is with embroidery. And no, for the most part, you didn't lose me. It just blanked out for a minute, and I still don't know why. Probably the camera was like, she don't ever stream for over an hour, so this can't be her. Let's shut this down. That's probably what happened, to be honest. So I'm being silly. But at any rate, you love your tractors. I know that's right. Woo! Yeah, I love stuff like that. I'm a hands-on dirty girl, so I like messing with stuff, and not the step decks. I'm learning about the step decks, but I used to work on cars and stuff with my dad and my grandpa when I was little, and I used to take stuff apart, which is how I learned how to fix this thing and why I made the video on how to maintain this machine. Because it's not hard. It really isn't hard. But again, I'm that type of person where this comes easily to me. So that's why I did the video. So hopefully it will help someone else and let it be easy to them as well. So I'm trying to copy you for your live lens. Man, not really. Will can go for 2 and 3 hours. And I told Will the other day, I'm like, I can't do over an hour and something because I get tired. So but I'm okay tonight. I'm okay. I'm feeling a lot. Thank y'all. I feel a lot better tonight actually, because it was pretty bad earlier. And then the icing on the cake is I was sitting there getting ready for coming live and doing stuff on my computer, and all of a sudden I can't pull up my email, and I look and my internet is out, and I'm like, why is my internet out? This is crazy. I was like, okay, well, maybe it's just blinking off and on and it'll be back on in a minute. And it just never came back on. And I'm like, what the heck? And then I heard something reminded me that the guy was out there cutting our hedges. And I was like, oh my God, please tell me he did not just cut the cord at the end of the yard by that bush. I went out there and I looked at the cord and I didn't see anything. And I had my husband on the line, and I'm checking the whole cord, and I don't see nothing. And I look down at the bottom, he didn't cut it there. Well, maybe he didn't cut it. And I come back up, and I see the split. And I was like, oh my God. If y'all can imagine that, I'm out there pitching a fit. Oh my God. Cannot believe this. I was so upset. Because your Cricut doesn't work without the internet. And I have things I need to cut out. So I was like, I have stuff I have to do. I have to get ready for live. How am I going to stream live? It was just crazy. It was bad. It was bad. It was a baby's booty meltdown for about 15 minutes. It really was. And then I had to calm down and was like, you know what? It's not the end of the world because you have, what is it called? Mobile hotspot with your phone. So you can get internet on your laptop anyway. You can stream live with your phone. So it's not that big of a deal. You know, I had to talk myself out of it. So yeah, it was, that was interesting. I normally don't have meltdowns. I try really, I try really hard to be good. So I don't get upset too quickly, actually. So it takes a lot to make me mad. That was something I had to go through today at the store. So at any rate, I don't usually get upset over things. So it's one of those things. No, ma'am, Latasha, it is not necessary to use anything on the vinyl because vinyl does not fray. Okay, so these types of projects are perfect. The earrings, the hand sanitizer holders, the lip balm holders are perfect for vinyl, for felt, even though felt is kind of flimsy a little bit. So you may have to double it or something like that to help with the structure of it. But it doesn't fray. So this vinyl does not fray. Felt does not fray. What else can you use? Because fleece doesn't fray either, but that's entirely too soft for these type projects. Corkboard fabric does not fray. Deliver Us from Eve. No, he was not. Who was saying that? I know you ain't talking about the Yard Man. I didn't. You know what? I'm not even gonna talk about the Yard Man because that thing, I don't know what it is. This is like we just got a new one, and he's done our yard I think 3 times. The very first time he did, and I know I'm like going all off topic, but that's why I said everybody else can leave. We're going personal now. But the first time he did our yard, he cut my water hose, you guys, and the water hose was on full blast because I don't cut it off because I come out, water my flowers, just squeeze the trigger, water my flower, and I have a switch on the nozzle right by my thing. So I turn that on, do my thing, turn that off so that the nozzle won't drip, and I'm done. But he cut it and he was like, "Oh, I cut your hose," and left. And I'm like, okay. I figured he nicked it away. The next morning there was like a flood in my backyard because it didn't click that my water hose was still probably going to be going full, but he had severed it completely. And I was like, oh, I was angry. And I told my husband we were not paying him the full because I had to replace my water hose, man. So I was like, no, he's not getting any extra. He's going to get flat rate if he gets that at all because my water, I had it, anyway. So that was the first time. The second time wasn't that big of a deal. It was something else he did that aggravated me, but it was something stupid and simple, so it's whatever. But this time he done cut my cable, y'all. Oh my God. And they're not going to come out and fix it till tomorrow about 4 p.m. So yeah, I want to say fired. I really do, but it's my husband's thing. Yeah. It's not gonna be embarrassing for me because when I called, as soon as I figured out what happened, I called cable because I'm like, look, I need my internet. I don't care. Look, it's cut. And I think my neighbor, I don't think they can hear me, but sometimes they be in the backyard. I think my neighbor cut it one time before because the last time this happened, that same cable line out there at the street, I think my neighbor was cutting the bushes and he cut the cable cord the last time. So when the cable guy came out, I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with my cable. Why is my internet off? And I don't know why. And he searched all through the house, up one wall, down the other. He went to climb the pole and saw that line had been cut. So he fixed it. Now this time, this got cut out. I'm like, oh my God. Y'all gonna have to do something to protect my goddamn cable line because I need my internet. I just do. I don't look at TV at all. So I haven't sat and watched television in years. I dare say about 7 years is the last time I actually sat and just watched television. I don't look at it. So I need my internet. That's what my cable is. So I'll watch YouTube on my phone or on my tablet or stuff like that. But I really don't watch stuff. I just basically browse the internet. That's my zen, so to speak, or whatever. Or I'm out here embroidering. That's pretty much what I do. So for fun. But at any rate, I'm just talking. My TV is YouTube, Netflix, or Hulu, and so I don't do either. My husband and them, they love watching movies. I don't watch movies. I used to. I don't anymore. So you watch BoobTube or whether. Now I will watch it for that. Okay, so well, no, because I've switched. Now I do it on Facebook. Facebook has our local news station has a thingy where they'll do Facebook Live for their weather stuff. So I'll watch that. But that's it. That is it. So you guys, how about these earrings? How fun were they? Who's gonna make some earrings now? I know all the ones that have the thread kit should be making earrings. Is he accident prone? He would have the cost of destruction taken out every time when he's free to get it. Miss Beckham, this is a whole special case, so to speak. And he's not, there's nothing like wrong with him. He's not autistic or nothing like that, but he's older. So I think that's why my husband is like, okay, well, he loves to, when this guy loves to work. So I think my husband is just like, you know what, just let him work, you know. And I'm like, okay, but I would much rather hire a professional company, but he wants to give this guy a chance. So I'm just like, whatever. I can't be mad, you know, because I would want to help somebody out. So do you like the Wi-Fi hotspot? I'm thinking about getting it. Well, my Wi-Fi hotspot is actually built into my phone. So my phone is my hotspot. I don't have like a separate thingy, but I have used a separate thingy. Like, for instance, when we go on our mountain trip, they are way up in the mountains in Boone. It's actually in a town called Valley. I think it's pronounced Valley Cruz. It's either Valley Cruz or Valley Cruces. I can't never remember how they pronounce it, but it's way up in the mountains, and so there is no internet up there, but they do have mountain sky something or other, and we have to use the little hotspot things up at the cabin, and they work great, you know. So that's those I do like very much for getting the internet, because it allows multiple things to stream. Now I can attach, like right now my laptop is, I didn't realize it, but my laptop is still connected to my hotspot, and I'm streaming from it as well. So that's a testament to expensive Verizon and how well they work with the cell phone hotspot. So it works really well, actually. And I think most phones have the hotspot capability nowadays. I would think they would anyways. So I know a lot of these newer phones do. So if you have a newer phone, you should theoretically be able to make your phone a hotspot as well for your laptop or your tablet or whatever peripheral you so choose. Because I know they even work with the televisions. So you would love to make some of those, but missed the box this time. Well, you still can, because the design site is Designs by Little B. DESIGNSBYLITTLEBEE. Designs by Little B. You're welcome. Miss Bickham, the design will be available in November to purchase, so you can make them later if you want to. Yep. But the design next month is going to be really cool. I'm excited. Will's going to make an announcement about that in his live tomorrow night. So for those of you that are here and would like to tune in with Will, he is CarolinaThreadBox.com on YouTube. You can check him out. Is the yard guy still alive? Yes, he is, and he's been paid, so he's still alive. Yeah, I would think he wouldn't be. I have to cut my water hose. I'm gonna tell you that, because when I found that the next morning, I was not happy. I wasn't happy at all. None whatsoever. None. And know where he lives. But I let it go. I let it go. Yeah, my husband was like, I feel bad because I told him to cut the hedges. So, how else are you tonight, dear? No, it wasn't that bad. I was like, look, I mean, I really can't be too terribly mad. And you look forward to him coming back, don't you? No, ma'am. Sure don't. not. But guess what? It is what it is. It's up to him, the husband. So, you know, because I don't pay the man, my husband pays the man. So, you know, whatever. If my husband wants him to come back, then he will come back. And that's the end of that discussion. I don't mind letting him handle all of that. It was something else I was going to show y'all. It's killing me. It's just, I've been sitting here for the last couple of minutes. Ooh. I'm going to show y'all this. Hang on. This was nice. I went to Hobby Lobby and got some vinyl. And I came across these. And I thought these were pretty cool. Now, instead of buying like a whole bolt of vinyl, I found these. These are in the ribbon section at Hobby Lobby. And it's basically vinyl. Now I have yet to open this. But I've seen the earrings and pictures and stuff that people have been making out of this. This is nothing but a strip of vinyl. And it's over in the ribbon section in Hobby Lobby. So we're gonna unbox this live because I haven't even opened it yet. And I also, how cute is the buffalo plaid? This is my favorite out of the two, but I'm a sucker for camel colored stuff, so I love camel colored boots and jackets and stuff like that. Oh man, I can rock camel colored stuff all day. So this is, it's kind of super soft on the back. This is more squishy than regular vinyl. So this is on the roll, and like I said, it's in the vinyl section of, in the ribbon section in Hobby Lobby. It's in the ribbon section, and it was $4.99. And of course, you can use your 40% off coupon. And if you look at, like, this one is the eyelet. Look at how many you'd be able to get out of that, you know, or even the kind with the snap tab. These are the larger ones. You know, you can line these up down this thing and make how many of them out of this. This is nice, actually. I'm very impressed with the rolls, and they have other colors too. They had one color that was like this really pink, pretty iridescent color, and I was looking at it and I started to get it, but I was torn as to whether or not I was gonna spend that money, and shouldn't have been, and walked briefly away and came back and was looking at it again. I picked it up, put it back down, because that's just the type of shopper I am. But I talked myself out of buying stuff and spending money because I know I don't want to hear Mr. Laurie fussing. But I came back, put it back down, and as I was standing there contemplating, this lady walks up. She looks at me, looks at that stuff, reached down and snatched that last goddamn roll of that pink iridescent. I was like, you trifling. But anyway, so I missed out on showing out the pink because I was indecisive. That was my fault. So, but this buffalo, isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. This just screams fall and fall fashion. It really does. To me, anyway, I love red and black checkered stuff. It's gorgeous. Do you have the SVG cutouts for the? I do. I can send them to you because I made my own. And this one, I am super excited about making hand sanitizer holders out of this because I think it's going to be absolutely darling. And I got this from Hobby Lobby as well. Absolutely gorgeous. They have it in black. They had it in brown. If they had it in cream, would have bought tons of it. Tell me that isn't pretty. Look at that texture on that brown. I think it's gorgeous. Me personally, I just absolutely love that. I just thought that was really pretty, and to put a hand sanitizer, especially with that flower, and it's, oh my gosh, I think this would be really adorable as a hand sanitizer holder. Or I have another tutorial coming up that I don't want to say what it is yet. This would be perfect for that. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so perfect for that. I'm really excited about that in the hoop tutorial. I really am. The only problem with that particular tutorial, if I'm not mistaken, it is not 4x4 friendly. That's the only downside to that tutorial. But this is going to be pretty. I cannot wait. So That's something else I was going to show you guys that I got going on. I'm trying to make sure there isn't anything else that I could share, because some of this stuff I be thinking about sharing it with you on live on Sundays and I forget. So will I send the SVG to all of you? If you email me, I'll send it to you. You always put it in the cart while you decide. I learned that a long time ago when I did that exact same thing. I could have been like the cartoons do and fight to the finish. Yeah. But the cool thing is I know where another Hobby Lobby is, and I could have just went to the other one and got it. But that thing had me heated, man. I love that fabric. I love that fabric. Well, I know where I'm going tomorrow. I know, right? Velma's Crisp. Oh, hey, Velma. Where I live, we don't have signal. Only thing we get is Hughes net. I know that's right. Some places, that's just how that goes. You don't really get a good signal. So, yeah, that's a pain. I know next time I will be putting it in the cart. I'll tell you that. Because, I was like, you knew I was looking at that. But whatever. You live and learn. Because I know it's some at the next one. I went to all three on Saturday getting the eyelets for the earrings. Oh, no. Eartha Lewis. Hey, love. I love the fabric. I will be finishing an order this weekend for 26 hand sanitizer. Trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Now, how can I ask you to let us know how much you charge for yours? Do you mind sharing that? For your 26 hand sanitizer holders, or are they gifts? We only have one, and it's not at your place. Oh, no. Where is it? Probably Columbia. River City Creative. Well, hi, dear. How are you? I'm not really doing anything, River City. We're just in here chewing the fat, as the old folks used to like to say. We are in here chewing the fat. Having a good time discussing things. I wish I could go ahead and film the butterflies, freestanding butterflies with you guys. That would be fun. Make that a live project. I don't know. That might be too much. What do y'all think? I would have to end this stream and restart a stream for the butterflies. And then the butterflies are, one is a butterfly, one is a dragonfly. And the dragonfly is going to be on the bigger machine, whereas the butterfly is supposed to be over here, the nasty butterfly. The nasty butterfly is going to be over here. Did you say 10 each? They are for a dance team at See? Trying to tell y'all, 10 bucks. 10 bucks for them hand sanitizer holders, and look at the little bit of vinyl that it takes. I'm trying to tell y'all, y'all better get it in where you can fit it in. That would be cool, Savannah, but I have to have a chauffeur for now. Oh, okay. I understand that. Yeah, 10 bucks. I mean, you know, if you feel too terribly tragic about doing it for $5, just think about the cost of the vinyl and the hardware and putting that together, even though that's still not much. But at the very least, I would do $5. I wouldn't even do $5. I would probably do something like $8 maybe. But 10 bucks, y'all. You can make money off of these things. And tell me they aren't cute. Now, they also make a version. This one is called the tall hand sanitizer. And the one that I did on my tutorial a while back, where I did one that was 4x4 and one that was 5x7 friendly. Those were made for the Bath and Body Works size. Those are called small or regular hand sanitizer holders. These are called the tall ones, the ones that fit the Dollar Tree hand sanitizer holder. So a lot of times you can make a little bit more off of the ones for Bath and Body Works, because the Bath and Body Works, of course, is the more expensive hand sanitizer. And you can actually promote that as, you know, holders for that, and people pay a little more for that. So you may want to keep that in mind. Latasha talking about, man, let me get to work. Right? I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all think I'm kidding. I'm coming in here. I'm telling you. And those pen holders, you better not sleep on them either. Them pen holders are nice too. The pen holders and the hand sanitizer holders. I'm trying to tell y'all, y'all better get on that bandwagon. That's a good bandwagon to ride. Designs by Little B hit the ball out the park with that idea and that concept. She really did. She really did. Look, y'all. Okay, so dang, I don't have one to show you. One other thing I did with the hand sanitizer holders. I don't know if you're connected with me on Instagram or Facebook, but last week I posted a video of my aunties here helping me do those tote bags, those canvas tote bags that I had an order of 650 tote bags that I had to do. Oh shoot, I was supposed to send that lady my logo, thank you logo or something she was asking for. But anyway, sorry, just my brain was like, oh Lord, I forgot to do something. But at any rate, they were here to help me. So what I did was, as a thank you gift, I made them hand sanitizer holders, right? So the hand sanitizer holders that I made were applique. So this whole square was fabric and there's applique stitch. So what I did was I took the concept that I did the canvas bags with, where I use heat transfer and press the image to the bag, and I made fabric. And I put a picture of my mom and her siblings, which isn't going to really focus that well, but I put a picture of my mom and her siblings on the fabric, and I put this on the hand sanitizer holder and did the applique around it. So now they have a picture of their siblings to carry around everywhere on their hand sanitizer holder. So I thought that was a pretty cool little concept for them as a token of, small token of my appreciation. God, I owe them so much for the kindness and the things that they've done for me throughout the years. They support me over here all the time. Every time I have a big project, what do we need to do? When are we coming? When can we come? And they'll knock it out. It is crazy how helpful they are for me. I just have an awesome team over here. So I made that for them, and I thought that was pretty cool. And then they really did like it, actually. So I was appreciative of that. So you know what? I'm trying to think what all I need for those butterflies. Yeah, they do love them. Well, one auntie was like, I'm not using that for no hand sanitizer, because if hand sanitizer gets on my picture and mess it up, I'm going to be mad. And I was like, I don't think it'll mess it up. But, you know, whatever. I completely understand. So I wasn't even mad. A family that sews together stays together. Right? Right? Cool thing is they come over for other stuff. They love coming to support. You're having the leaf design isn't available yet, Ms. Warren. Not yet. It will not be available until November sometime. But trust me, Miss Ethel, she has so many new designs that you will not go lacking to not have the leaf design. Oh, he said it on the 2nd. Okay. Oh no, you're saying you'll be at the NBM show on the 2nd. Yeah. But oh my gosh, y'all, please go check out Designs by Little B. Please, I promise you, it is worth going over there. She is amazing. I love her little designs and stuff. That would have been me put it in my china cabinet. I used to have a china cabinet too. I got rid of it though. I used to have one. And I was like, oh, too much clutter. This stuff got to go. So, alrighty, you guys. Let's see. Oh my God, Will. 2 hours and 9 minutes. Almost 2 hours and 10 minutes. Can you believe it? That's crazy. And then I'm talking about trying to film these dumb butterflies. Oh, cool. You got a few 250 kits left over. Nice. Nice. All right, y'all. Let me see. How can I show you? I don't know how I'm going to show y'all this. Maybe I can show you. I ain't trying to copy you being 2 hours. Maybe I can show you on my computer. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys be a part of my next video in a way. So you all know that I'm going to be doing And I hope this works, that I can pull this up. But you guys know that I'm going to be doing the butterfly and dragonfly thing, right? So what I have found on one of my other favorite websites where I get a lot of designs from is Embroidery Library. Okay, Embroidery Library has phenomenal designs, and once a week they have a sale on a special group of designs, and their new designs are all on sale $1.39 each, no matter what design it is, no matter what size it is. I came in with them back when their designs were like $1.19 each. But they've since gone up 20 cents, which is fine because they're well worth it. Well, one of their recent designs that they've had were those stupid butterflies, which was last week. They were all on sale. And I am disgusted by butterflies, but they had so many that were intriguing, I guess, for lack of better words, because I can be okay with them from a distance, but yeah, and I'm just really still creeped out by it, but it is what it is. So I'm going to show you guys, and oh man, but I'm not sure which one. I can't remember which ones I bought. I have to look and show you which ones I bought, but here are, y'all want to see these horrible butterflies? I'm going to show y'all these butterflies and how adorable the concept is. Not how adorable they are, but how adorable the concept is, right? Let me see if I can, I don't know, can I flip the, yeah, I can flip it. Okay. So see how, and look, I'm not even wanting to touch it, but okay, here are the butterflies, and here are the coordinating leaves to go with them. Can y'all see that clearly? Hopefully you can. So this is the one type, and that's its coordinating leaf, and that's the other type, and so on and so forth. But the cool thing is with them, it doesn't end there. They have this type as well, which is, in my opinion, just as hideous. So here is the 3 butterflies and their coordinating leaves down here. So, I mean, I guess that could be cute, you know, like make a horrible butterfly and then put some leaves around him, you know, for a nice fall theme or whatever, you know. But they had these, and these are the ones that really caught my attention because they look just crazily accurate and realistic. And I guess that's what had me creeped out, because now this one here, the Luna Moth, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I am very intrigued by the Luna Moth. I think they are eerily gorgeous in my own personal opinion. So I thought about doing that one, but it looks so realistic for it to be that close to me would creep me out. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, the Monarch one looks so real. So real. And I like the blue one too, because I just like that color blue, and it doesn't look as butterfly-ish as some of these other ones, which that's a dumb thing to say, but it's the truth. So, and look, the purple, and this one looks kind of funky with his black up at the top and whatnot, and just, oh my god, it's still creepy. And that one definitely creeps me out, because this one reminds me of that tragedy that was on my wall last night. And then this is the white one that I considered doing, and I was thinking about doing one with few colors to it as well for the video. All right, so that's the other thing. Like this one, that's, well, it looked like that might be just 3 colors. That Luna Moth is the one that I avoid. They hang out on the outside wall under the lamp, and some just die there hanging them. Man, don't get me started. Green, right. And that was the thing with this one. He's not really the right colors as the one I'm used to, but even still, it's still creepy. And then this one really is like, ew, you know, no. And then this one, no. And then that one, I don't want no awesome fact about no butterflies, Will, thanks. This one really is creepy. Yeah, no, that's kind of creepy. And that's a Christmas looking one. you know, whatever. But I do love dragonflies. I love dragonflies. So I like this one, and I like that one, and I like that one. So I wasn't sure which one I was going to do. And then they have the beautiful feathers, which I could have just stuck with a feather, but no, I had to pick butterfly. So I bought the butterflies. I don't think I bought the feathers. So these are all freestanding embroidery. I'm gonna do one dragonfly and then pick one of these creatures up here to do. And I was trying to see which one, other than the Luna moth, you guys suggest I do, because I'm not doing that Luna moth. And I think I bought these up here. I think I bought these 3. I know I didn't buy these because these are just, I cannot stand the way these look. So these, I think, are the ones that I bought, these 3. And I want to say I bought 3 or 4 of these down here. So I didn't know if you guys, even though I think now they're regular price. So the blue butterfly, this one, I thought that one was at least tolerable. Monarch. Okay. I'll have to double check and make sure what I bought actually, because I cannot remember. You know what? Duh. I'm right here on the dang account. I can just look and see. Oh, yeah. Once a month, they do have free. So you come here to designs by category and you select free designs. And every month they have a design that's free for the entire month. So this month is the little fox. And then it's the pumpkin latte. And as you see, every single size is free. So if you wanted to, you download this design for free right now. This is the month of October 2018. For anybody that's watching this as a replay, you can go to embroiderylibrary.com, and every month they have 2 designs that are absolutely free. Okay. And all 4 or however many sizes they have will be free as well. So let me see. Order history. Here's the horrible butterflies, I think. Yeah. See, I bought the dragonfly. I bought this horrible looking one that's kind of creepy looking. And I did buy that stupid Luna moth. What was I thinking? Here's the blue one. So I did buy the blue one. So I can do the blue one. And I bought 2 sizes of the monarch. So the monarch I can do 4x4. But the blue one I did is a more of a 5x7 design. And then this one is a 4x4. And then the white one is a 4x4. So I can do that one. Yeah, I did. But see, I thought I bought... Oh, I only bought one. And I bought a feather. I bought one of this. Because I think that one was tolerable. And then these are trivets. I'm thinking about doing a video for one or both of those as well. But freestanding, done on wash away stabilizer. That is absolutely correct. But they have a little trick that they do with these to make them look actually more lifelike, unfortunately. So, so yes, these are available. So one of these dragonflies I will definitely be doing. So I guess we'll either do the blue one or the monarch one. No, because I said I could do the white one too. I don't know. Whichever ones y'all think. Either the... Wait a minute. What size is this one? No, that's not 4x4. So it's either the white one, the yellow one, or the monarch looking one. Which one out of those 3 should we do in the 4x4 hoop? Yeah, they caught my attention too, unfortunately. Oh my gosh. The blue one. Well, I can't do the blue one. It's not 4x4. It's not a 4x4 design. Monarch. Well, that's more Monarch is more widely known, I guess, and accepted. And I guess I can tolerate the Monarch. I would love to do the blue one, but he's too big for the 4x4 hoop, because I'm gonna do the dragonfly in the bigger hoop. I'm gonna do probably him in the big hoop. So you guys see, this is what I'm going to be doing in my next video, torturing myself. The PE 800, nice. So it's resize and sew it proof. I am Marianne. I am not a fan of resizing designs. So you can. I am not a fan of resizing designs, and mainly because in times past when I have resized, it kind of like destroyed the look of it. It just wasn't as clean and as being taught under John Deere for embroidery digitizing. He taught us to not resize. So when you digitize a design at the size that it's going to be used. Okay. So unfortunately, it's hard for me to uh, get out of that mindset. So I rarely, if ever, digitize. I miss those. I love the Luna Moth. I've only seen one in real life, and I was mesmerized. Love the blue. Yeah, I saw several in real life. I wouldn't say I was mesmerized, Terry. No, I wouldn't say that at all. More like terrified. More like terrified. They are. It is amazing to see them. As a matter of fact, okay, we had one. I want to say it's been. I have to ask Otis. It's been about 4 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, and one. I have two garages at my home. One is a 2-car warehouse type garage that my husband has his workshop in. And then there's this garage. It's a single car garage with an apartment. This is the apartment part. And this is where my shop is. And of course, my warehouse is the garage part. Well, we park in his garage where his tools and stuff is. And so I pulled in and I was like, that's a Luna Moth. And we saw it flying by the light outside. And I was like, okay, that's cool, but whatever. We go to get out the car. Why that sucker fly into the garage with us? Y'all, I about lost half my soul that night in that garage. I am not gonna lie to y'all. I was freaking all the way out. I know the neighbors about 12 blocks down probably heard me, or they probably thought somebody was up here getting murdered. Whatever the case may be, I was not having it. And I would not get out the car to save my life because I just knew that thing was going to come for me. Yeah, it was tragic. Till Mr. Lowry got a hold to it some kind of way. I don't even know if he killed it, if he got it. I can't even remember. I don't even care. All I know is he had to do a whole lot of convincing and cajoling to get me out that goddamn car, because that thing was big, and they're big around us. So we're in the city, so we're not rural in the country or anything, but they're big around here. And I was like, not having it. Nope, not getting out the car. So you say you're looking for a good freestanding angel. I used to have one by a Criswell years ago and cannot find one really to replace it. Embroidery Library has some, if I'm not mistaken. Does John Deere teach digitizing only in Hatch? Same concept applied to sew it too. He teaches only in Hatch that I am aware of, because he has a contract with them and he sells it. So if I'm not mistaken, that's all he teaches is in Hatch. But I've never been to one of his retreats, so I don't know if he teaches maybe something else at one of his retreats, or teaches basics of digitizing that can be used in other programs, because the concept of digitizing and how to digitize is universal in a way, no matter what program you use. So there are some concepts that you can translate over into, like sew art, for example. The problem is the tools available in sew art are very little. There are few tools available. Sew art is for like really basic digitizing. That's what sew art is for. Wilcom Hatch, the program I use, is for like hardcore, like full scale, simple, somewhat digitizing, right? And then Wilcom has another level that's commercial level. That one is like the whole no holds bar. You digitize fonts, you digitize everything. flawlessly with that level. So the level I have, I don't digitize fonts, even though from what I understand, I still could if I understood the basics of digitizing fonts. But the highest level kind of like does it for you to a certain degree. But so art, you don't digitize that kind of stuff. So yeah. But as far as I know, he only teaches Hatch. Where do you buy your heat transfer paper? Do you use photo ink? No, I use the regular ink that came with the Epson. Because from what I understand, that Epson is a photo printer, and I did go to the store and check the quality of the printouts and found one that I thought printed out a photo on regular paper the best, and looked good, and that's what I bought. But I did use the option inside the printer was glossy paper, regular paper, or matte paper, and I chose the matte option, and the transfers printed out gorgeous. They printed out beautifully, actually. So the heat transfer papers I got from Conde Systems, datatrans.com, DATATRAN as in Nancy S.com is where I got my heat transfer paper from, and it was for inkjet printer. They do have different kinds. Blue is beautiful. The blue one has more appeal to me than the others, yes. Tanisha says, laughing out loud, at last have your soul and terrified of butterflies, moths, and rats. Now, I'm not afraid of, I'm not afraid of rats. I can deal with rats and mice. Matter of fact, we had a pet rat. My daughter did when she was 9, something like that. She had a pet rat. He was a albino rat, and he had red eyes, which creeped out just about all the women in my family except for me. It didn't bother me. And his name was Rat Patootie. That was his name. And then him got sick, and it hurt our hearts to see him die. That thing, whoa, Lord, child, that was rough. When Rat Patootie passed, that was rough. You're welcome, Latasha. Velma says, I got the laughing out loud. My first one's still very new to all of this. Cool. Oh, I'm glad I was, because it's just crazy for me. EMB has angels for all 12 months. Oh, cool. That's cool. Dietrans.com. Dietrans.com. Did I not say that right? Datatrans. Did I say I probably said something different. Sorry, Will. Thank you, Will. I said the wrong thing. I'm getting tired. So right does fonts. It does. However, what I suggest, Debbie, is using pre-purchased fonts that have already been digitized. And I'm going to heavily emphasize that. Get fonts that are already digitized instead of using So Right. I haven't had a consistent outcome with So Right. So I use pre-purchased fonts. I just purchased the Monarch and Blue Butterflies 4x4. You said Data Trans. Oh, my bad. Thank you, Will. I'm forever messing the name of that up, aren't I? Need lifelike greyhound patterns. You know what? I haven't seen any greyhound patterns, Terry. I have not. I've seen just about every other damn blame dog than that. You're cracking me up with the butt of a man, Terry? Honey, you have no idea how bad it. Now, I will say this. It's not as bad as spiders. Now, me and spiders, I'll burn this whole hut down in a hot minute trying to kill a spider and won't blink an eye. I'm trying to tell you, me and spider. And here where I live, I don't know why, on my property, because I have probably because I have a lot of trees. I have tons and tons of trees. I have like 6 black walnut trees alone, a huge pecan tree. I have a cedar tree, two cedar trees, a regular tree. I don't even know what kind that tree is. The biggest one in the middle of the yard. I don't even know what kind of tree that is. Then in the backyard, I have an American chestnut tree, huge American chestnut tree. I mean, I have trees. Oh, so that's probably why we have spiders 4 days on my property. I cannot stand it. And I don't get like stupid little house spiders or the stupid little daddy long leg spider. I can tolerate those. But them dang on wolf spiders that when you, if you have enough kahunas to stomp them, to kill them, carry their young on its back. So when you stomp the spider, it explodes into hundreds of little bitty spider. Oh, child. Oh, it's giving me the EBGBs just thinking about it. Girl, you talking about somebody that is the stuff of nightmares. Okay. And then if it's not the wolf spider, it's this other kind of spider, which I don't even know what kind it is. And it's big and it's got long goddamn leg. Man, if a spider came through here now, y'all would see me cut a fool and screaming, knocking stuff over. I wouldn't care. It could go viral. I wouldn't care because I don't like spiders. So butterflies, I can at least look at and tell, have me stitching out a spider. Nah, bro, that ain't finna happen. I don't care. Somebody could be like, Miss Eve, we are going to buy you a whole new suite of embroidery machines and give you $150,000. They could tell me $500,000 towards anything you want done at all, knowing how bad I want a Tesla, right? Car, I want the Tesla. We'll give that to you for free if you just stitch out some spider. Nah, bro, you good. I don't need that kind of money. I don't need that money in my life. I'm good. I'm not finna sell my soul to no spiders. So, not gonna happen. So yeah, no. Butterflies, yeah, I don't like them either. Can't stand them. But the spiders, no ma'am. No ma'am. Y'all want to see me act the fool? Find a spider. Can't do it, y'all. I swear it takes everything out of me and then some. So yeah. Nope, no spiders. You Will, I had a black widow crawl on me yesterday. Whatever. It ain't even got to be no black widow. It could be little. Not for a Tesla. Nope, not for a Tesla. And that's the stuff of my dreams, girl. I'm trying to tell everybody that know me know I want a Tesla. Nope. Sorry. Here, you can hold. You hold this spider. Nope. Sorry. That exploding wolf spider happened when I was a kid. Girl, once was all it took. Never, ever again, ever. I don't. Never. Velma, how is the Sew It Pro? I have the demo. Haven't had time to work with it yet. The demo is awesome. The only thing is it's limited to 3 color stops. So you can do anything you need with the program as long as it's just the first 3 color stops. And I have a video on that showing how you can work the demo and get a lot out of it with just those 3 color stops. So it's okay. Back in my earlier embroidery days, about 3 years ago when I first started with Sew It Pro, and I got the demo back then, the demo was unlimited. It didn't have any restrictions, but folks abused that, I suppose, and that called for them to do the restriction. So now it's limited to 3 color stops. But Sew It Pro is the best embroidery editing software program out there for that price, hands down. And I put that on everything I got because no other program have I come across at that price point. You know, I tell this particular story often, and I have no problem telling it now. When I first started with embroidery, okay, I first started. How much? Sorry, is Sew It Pro? Sew It Pro is $65. And when I first started in embroidery and found this machine, not this one, my PE 500, I got it at a Black Friday sale about 4 years ago at Walmart. 4 years ago, because I didn't use it for a year. I was scared of it for a year. But when I finally did get up the nerve to use it, and I was finding designs out there, no, it's always $65. I would find designs out there to do, and that was okay. And there were designs built into the machine, and that was okay. But I quickly came to find out that just embroidering what was out there wasn't enough for me. I wanted to put names up under it, like put the baby's name, or you know, maybe like, for instance, this design is one of my more popular embroidery designs that I used to sell on Etsy. It's a baby bib, as you can see, with the necklace on it, right? Well, this design was at one point, I think it still is, on embroiderylibrary.com, but it's all one color. All right. Whereas I did not want it all one color, because to me, pearls were one color. The chain should be a completely different color. I was on my head about that thing, because I'm like, that doesn't make sense. In my mind, it should have been two colors, but it was only one. So what I did was found Sew It Pro. Well, actually, I went on a quest trying to figure out how to change stuff on embroidery designs, and come to find out, okay, you needed an editing program. So when I started looking for an editing program, I was coming up with prices like $3.99, $8.99. Now I'm talking about $399, $899. You know, and my thing was, I only paid $260. I think it was $260 or $270 for my embroidery machine. And that was limited budget back then. How in the world can I justify paying $500 for an embroidery editing program? Sew It Pro is compatible with any embroidery machine, any of them, because the thing is, Sew It Pro allows you to take embroidery designs that are already available, just like this one here on this baby bib. I took this design and isolated these three and changed the color, then saved it as a completely different file, so that I would basically have my own bling design for me to stitch out on my machine, and saved it as PES format. But I can save it in any format that I want, and it'll go with any machine. No matter what embroidery machine I have, you can save it in your embroidery machine format. This is the type stuff that Sew It Pro helps you do. You edit a design, make it what you want. This is the type stuff that Sew It Pro helps you do, is take something like this. Hand sanitizer was blank. There was nothing on this design. So I took it and added that S. And saved it as a completely separate file, put it on this 4x4 machine, and now this is my second color stop in that program, when before it wasn't. That's what Sew It Pro does. Sew It Pro helps you eliminate, like, say for instance, I could even take this and take those silver chains out, or I could take the flower off. It doesn't matter. Sew It Pro, you can delete parts, you can cut parts, you can add parts, you can take that butterfly and that dragonfly and put them together on one design and put a name up under it. That's the power of Sew It Pro. And you can't find that for $65. You cannot find that for $65. I'm telling y'all, it was up in the hundreds, these programs were. And I was like, Sew It Pro was looking out for me, for the little embroiderer, the beginning embroiderer. And that program is just so powerful. I really can't sing its praises enough, because when you are starting out in embroidery, you know, do you need Sew It Pro for lettering? What do you mean lettering? So like I mentioned earlier, I purchase pre-digitized fonts myself. So like Juju, Designs by Juju, or Applique Corner, where they have fonts that are already, you can buy a whole font, or like the one that I promote all the time, Stitchtopia. So these are the fonts that are on this is the Grace font on Stitchtopia. So what I do is I take each letter and put each letter in one by one, but Sew It Pro has a a lettering option where it opens it up. And now they even have it where you can type your letters if you map your letters. I haven't done that part yet because I'm used to doing it this way, where you open up all the letters and you just go in and click the letter, each letter that you need right there on the side, and make your name spelled out or whatever. So monograms, names, you can do all of that in Sew Pro very easily. It's not difficult. Now there is a program by, I want to say Embroiderers, a little free program that you can use with Embroiderers for BX fonts. But that's all it does, is allows you to type out stuff with the BX lettering, which BX is a completely different file type, but it's only for lettering. Yeah, see, with the typing it out, to me is sometimes we as people want stuff a little too easy, but to me it's easier for me to just go through and click each one and put my letters in place. So I mean, that's my personal preference. But at any rate, so I constantly sing praises for Sew Pro personally. So she said no, it does not. I didn't see what Marianne said. The Sew Pro remove overlap stitches if you combine two designs that are close together. As she mentioned, no, but it's not difficult to do. As a matter of fact, one of the coolest parts to Sew Pro is you select one color. So maybe say you put an apple in a pear, and you put the apple in front of the pear, but the pear, you want to take those stitches out from up under the apple. So you would just select the pear, and the pear, once you go into your cutting toolbar, you'll select the pear, and the apple will gray out. It'll still be in front of it, but it'll be gray, and you can clearly see the stitches for the pear. And you can just click on that little pink eraser and use the eraser just like you would on a piece of paper and erase the stitches behind the apple. And then once you tell it okay and that you want to perform those erasures, then when you open it up, it'll just be the pear that you see and the apple in front of it, and take those stitches out from up under it because you selected the pear. So even though you're erasing over the top of the apple or where the apple is, because you have the pear selected, will only erase the stitches for the pear. So Sew Pro has some excellent tools in there that makes it so easy to get the design exactly the way you want it. That's why I love it. Sorry, I didn't see that. You're welcome. You're welcome, Marianne. So, yeah, you can do a video on it, Will. That's not an issue at all. I cannot believe it's been 2 hours and 43 minutes, y'all. And you know what? What's sad? My husband is probably having a conniption right now because he's out of town, and I haven't called him back yet. And he knew I was going live for about an hour. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to talk to y'all. Y'all, he is so spoiled. He is so spoiled. I have him spoiled right. I talk to him all the time. So at any rate, so while we're here, 38 of y'all here, is there anything you would like to ask me? Anything that you would like to know? This is the Baby's Booty Late Night Chronicles. The Late Night Chronicles. Anything you would like to know? Slightly personal, but not too personal. He doesn't do chatting and stuff like that. He doesn't social media is not his thing, so he wouldn't come on here like that. So thank you, Petrillia. How are you? It's good to see you, my dear. So you guys, I cannot believe this is going on 3 hours. That's a trip to Baby's Booty After Hours. Woo. Yeah, this is probably today is probably about the most raw that you have ever, because I try not to portray negativity. I don't care for that. There's so much of that going on right now online and in social media and just in general, you know, so I try to not be so negative. And so if I'm not having the best of day, I try, you know, to mask that, not because of hiding who I am or trying to be false, but to continue to be an encouragement and encourage people more so than anything, because we need that now. Terry says, can you use a hat hoop on the Brother SE625? if the S625, Tanisha says she's gonna be struggling at work tomorrow. My bad. If the SE625 is the single needle, there is a flat hat hoop available on Amazon that goes with the flat machines. And I thought I had the I used to have it right here, but I guess I've moved it. I have stuff all over my studio, y'all. Just read the instructions for the butterflies. Yes, they are. So I'm trying to tell you. It's so simple, but we're taking ours a step further, Will. I'm not just doing it because it's a freestanding butterfly. It's fall fashion. So we're actually going to make a brooch out of it. So that's the whole point of the video. You will be also, that's why God made coffee. Coffee is awesome. I love coffee. I always drink decaf though. I probably need to do a little. No, I can't do caffeine because if I do caffeine, I'll be up all night. Unfortunately. So, let's see. What are you doing now? The butterfly or the coffee? You better not be stitching at my butterfly already. I could do the butterfly. Y'all want to do the butterfly? Stupid butterfly. We can do the butterfly, you guys. That would be fun. I didn't kind of want to do it on the end of this one because it's such an easy project. I wanted it to be the monarch. Okay, I tell you what, you're doing the butterfly wheel. Are you doing the 4x4 version or the 5x7? Is there a special hoop for a sock? It's not a hoop, but this is available. It's called the Sock Easy. I have purchased this. Restream so you can download it after 4x4. Yes, okay. 4x4 wheel. If you're doing the 4x4, well, you probably can't see it on your machine. Do you see how long it's going to take to stitch out? Because that will tell me probably not to do it live so that I can fast forward through all that stitching. Is there a hoop as well for socks? No, this is the only thing I've seen. And if you see on the picture, let me focus right in there. As you see on the picture, you just use the, can you see that? Oh, it like went out of focus. There you go. You just use the attachment and set it on top, float it on top of the hoop. I don't know how well you can see that. So you would put the sock I just happen to realize this with the little teeny baby socks. So you just put the sock here and then take the extra part and loop it here to hold it out of place and just set it on, float it on the embroidery machine and let it embroider just like that. There's no special hoop, no nothing. So cutaway stabilizer, and just lay it on there just like that in the place where it's supposed to be. So I think I have this in my Amazon affiliate store. If not, I'll definitely add it this evening. So have I embroidered socks yet? No, I have not. I've embroidered beanies, which, you know, is a sock like material. And my mom embroidered socks. Or did she heat press socks? I think she embroidered socks. No, she blinged socks. That's what my mom did. She did bling on socks. You know what, Will? I'm going to have to record it because now that I think about it, I'm going to fast forward through all that butterfly stitching because that's just too much stitching. You're welcome, Latasha. Look at that. Look at that. What did I say? I spoke up him and he done texted me with a question mark, y'all. I wish I could show y'all that. He'd be killing me. Like, why are you not calling me? How long did it take you to build up your clientele? Let's see. It actually, ironically, it didn't take me very long. And I have to, I'm not going to say single-handedly, but a big portion of my clientele was built up after I met Justin, ironically. So before that, I was doing a little bit here, a little bit there, this person here, this person there. But I ran into Justin one day because at his shop, where he does his vinyl. He also does car stereo installation and stuff like that. So it's like he does wraps on cars and all that jazz. So when I went, I was going for something for my car, my radio. And in talking to him before I left, I said, by the way, I do embroidery. So if you know anybody that's having a baby, because that's why it started out as the baby's booty, because I was making baby gifts like the baby bib. You know, that was my forte, the baby bibs, the burp claws, the binky leashes, and the blankets and new sets. And that's where I started. And some onesies here and there. But when I told him I did that, he said, wait a minute, what did you just say? And I told him, I said, well, I do embroidery. So if you know anybody that needs embroidery, that's what I do. I make, baby gifts and stuff. And he was like, oh my gosh, do you not realize? Because when I first got there, he was talking to a guy and that guy left. He was like, do you not realize who I was talking to? And I'm like, no, I'm just now meeting you. I don't know who that person was. And he was like, that guy and I were just having a meeting about trying to find somebody to do embroidery for us. He said, so from now on, you're going to do our embroidery and you're going to grow with us. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. Wait a minute, what? He said, no, you are officially my embroiderer from now on. Nobody else. I'm not going to anybody else from now on. It's you. So if we come across anybody, he said, we get people coming through here all the time asking about embroidery. You're going to be the one that's going to do it. And he said, and you watch, we're going to get you to grow. And I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, if it comes, it comes. I'm here, man, when I tell you, I don't know what it is with Justin, what he spoke that day, spoke it into action. And ever since then, I've been jumping. And it got to the point where it kind of blew up pretty quickly, to where one point I was like, okay, I cannot deal with this. I just can't. It was too much work, but the thing is, you have to find a niche. Thank you, Latasha. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. Look at God. Barbara, no. Amazon, I don't have Sew It Pro on Amazon because it's not something that's shipped. It's all digital. So, but it is on my website, thebabiesbooty.com. So you can definitely find it there, or you can go straight to their website. It's the same price no matter where you go, snscomputing.com. Either way. So, but yeah, it was pretty cool. You find an in. And I tell people all the time, there are a lot of little nooks and crannies where you can get an in. You don't have to have a brick and mortar store. We have one viewer in here, and she can mention who she is if she wants to, if she's still in here. But she had a brick and mortar store, in a very lucrative location for years, so she, Will, I'm gonna hurt you. Don't be hushing. I mean, don't be telling my stuff. Velma, that's an awesome story too. Why the name The Baby's Booty? Your success is amazing. You're truly blessed. Yes, you have to find your niche. Yeah, you do have to find your niche. Definitely, because it doesn't take a brick and mortar store, but you can, like, say for instance, if you have kids. Okay, your kids go to school with other kids. Your school, local school, I'm sure there's a need for embroidery somewhere. What I did at my aunt's school that she works at, made a hat and embroidered the school logo, digitized it and everything, or you can have it digitized, put it on a hat, and man, they started eating them hats up. It led to the school cafeteria supervisor calling me. She wanted to make aprons for the entire cafeteria staff. So I made custom aprons for the entire cafeteria staff for their Christmas presents. So, I mean, it's like you find little ends like that. Your local doctor's offices, your local veterinarian offices, you can go there. Hey, who does your embroidery? If it's something, and especially if it's somebody you're close to, like if you've been going to your vet for years, say, hey, I also do embroidery. Were you aware of that? And take a sample of your work. Like for instance, if you can, on a slick way, come up with digitizing their logo, or make some pet themed hand sanitizer holders and take them and give them out as gifts. See, that's the type stuff that get people like, hey, I remember this person. They did embroidery. I may want to check them out. That type stuff. That's where you want to get in on that. Now, as far as the name, The Baby's Booty, and I was looking to see if at all possible I had a picture on here, but it started years and years ago. My now 19-year-old daughter was a baby, and one of the things that I have always loved to see with little babies is them in their little Pampers, you know, with the little onesie on. And my daughter was standing on the bed looking out the window with a black curtain, and it's on my Instagram page actually, so if you follow me on Instagram and you scroll down a little ways, you'll see her picture. But she's looking out the window with her back facing the camera. I don't know why she was looking out the window, and she couldn't have been no more than a year old. I don't even think she was a year. And that little onesie, pure white onesie, and all her black curly hair, and that little pampered booty looking out the window. I've always said The Baby's Booty. Back then, that was, I said back then, that if I ever had a business, I'd name it The Baby's Booty. That was, she was not even one. So that was almost 20 years ago. All right. So 19 years ago, definitely. So through the years, I never had a business idea because I've always been an entrepreneur in my spirit. So I've never, and I've created many businesses through the years of things that I would just do, but I never had one that name would just fit. So when I started doing the embroidery and was doing baby embroidery, I'm like, oh, finally I can use my name, The Baby's Booty, right? And to keep it from getting people thinking the wrong way, that's where I came up with Sir McQuacken's as the pirate duck. I came up with the idea of a rubber ducky that was a pirate, and I searched and searched and searched and searched till I found the perfect duck. And I had to order him from overseas, special order, to get him. And that is how I came up with The Baby's Booty, because the pirate duck and the booty. But literally it was named after The Baby's Booty because of that little picture. So that's where I came up with it. And through the years, the last couple of years, many people have tried to get me to change that name, but I refuse because it means so much to me, and I just refuse to change it. I'm not going to do it. So that is where the name came from, and I finally pulled up some pictures, but I don't see that picture in here. Let me check right here and see if it's in here. Nope. I thought I had it and I'd show it to you. It is the most adorable picture of her, I swear, so help me. It's just, I don't know what it is. I'm crazy. I love babies. Love babies and little babies. And they're just so cute, and just their little toes and their little faces and stuff, and just, you know, and no baby fever here because, honey, whoop, we shut that down. But grandbabies. So I love babies and stuff. So it just fit for me. Let me see. 47 soul time. Oh my God. So that is how I built up my clientele, and that is where the name came from. Your success is amazing. You're truly blessed. Yeah, you have to find your niche. Thank you. And I really don't consider myself successful. I've had a lot of fun. And for me, this is more of it turned into a hobby. It was a hobby that turned into a whole heck of a lot more while I started making money off of the hobby. But I want to get back into teaching for this. And my true love and my true soul is at peace and at home teaching and like doing videos like this. I love teaching and making the YouTube videos because my thing is, the few videos that I did find out there when I first started, that I had to piece videos together to make it happen. But when I did find something that I could piece together that would go step by step, that I could understand, that's what I appreciated. And I was like, I have to give that back, because one of the things I need is step-by-step instruction, me personally. So if it's something I really don't understand how to do, you're going to have to talk me through it and let me see and do it myself. So that's why we came up with the channel to do the videos. And that's where I absolutely love doing this part of it. I love people. I love to talk to people. I love helping people. And it's actually a really nice little lady, little old lady. I'm saying little old lady, and it's probably offensive, and I hate saying that, but she is the sweet thing since sliced bread. And she called me, and one day, she may see this video, I don't know, and I hope it doesn't offend her, because it's because of her, honestly, that this channel started. And I knew how to use Sew It Pro. I loved Sew It Pro when I was using it. And she reached out on Facebook in one of the groups, and she was like, I don't understand how to use this program. And I said, well, ma'am, I can help you. You know, you just let me know. I'll talk you through it. And so she called me with her sweet self. I said, here's my number. Just give me a call. She called me, and she was like, Eve, I need help. I can't figure out this program. And sweet lady, all out in Alabama, and she called me. And I said, well, if you just do this, I'll walk you through it. Okay, so what you're trying to do is this. So go up to this. Do you see this at the top of the screen? I don't see it. And I said, well, ma'am, it's up there. Do you see this? Do you see file? Yeah, I see that. Okay, beside it says edit. Okay, I see that. But if you come just down a little bit and you see the little square, I don't see it. And I'm like, okay, but all right, so if you look, okay, do you look over here? Do you see? I don't see that either. I just can't find it. This is fresh. I said, no, it's okay. It's okay. Just calm down. We'll get it. I said, okay, well, look, you said you saw file and you saw edit. Yeah. I said, we'll drop down. Do you see this? Yeah, I see that. Where you come over. I don't see it. I was like, okay, there has to be a better way. There has to be a better way for me to connect with her, because I was like, maybe I can Skype. We couldn't connect with Skype. It was something else we tried. I couldn't get that to work. And so I was like, you know what? I'll just make a YouTube video and let her see it that way. And so I made the YouTube video. And at that time, it was just the one. And I sent it to her. And I was like, okay, here is how. And she's, oh, that makes all this. Now I see it. And I was like, cool. That is so awesome. You can finally get it. So then she was like, well, how do I do this? So I made another video and sent that to her. And she was like overjoyed. Now she don't even call me no more. She'll call me to say, hi, Eve, how you doing? I'm just calling to say hey. And then she'll say, well, and then she'll talk to me about what the neighbor said and what her niece is doing, or granddaughter, or whoever it is, and just the sweetest little conversation. It doesn't last very long, but she'll call and check on me, or email me and check on me every so often. But sweetest thing as she can be. But that's what really kicked it off, because I'm like, well, heck, if I can help her, maybe I can help other people too. And now she's good at Sew It Pro. You don't even have to tell her nothing no more. She knows it in and out. You know, just from them little steps of things that I was showing her. So now she can do what she wants to do with Sew It Pro. So that's pretty much how the YouTube channel kind of really started. But that thing was funny to me. And she is the sweetest thing. I love talking to her. Every time she'll call, she's just the sweetest thing. Will says you found your niche. Yeah, you did find your niche. You got a good niche. I like yours. Let me see. Pet poop bag holders. I have heard of that. We'll have to talk later. Doggy clothes. Know somebody that does that, but not really in the hoop. Don't feel bad about the butterfly. I'm scared of frogs. Oh, I love froggies. Froggies are so cute. Froggies are so cute. I love froggies. Nice idea. Thank you. Let me see. So you can do embroidery work on socks too. Wow, my to try list. Yes, socks. Oh man, all day long, especially baby socks. Oh, so cute. Yes, you can do socks. Dollar Tree will be your friend. Amen. I have another video that I need to do where I've bought a whole ton of stuff, and I'm at 3 hours. Otherwise, I go get all that stuff and show y'all, because it's right in there in my warehouse. A bag of stuff that 2 weeks ago I went to Dollar Tree and was supposed to have done a video and showing you guys the different things that I got from Dollar Tree that you can embroider on. Easy peasy stuff you can embroider on from Dollar Tree. So I really need to put that video together. I am just now embroidering on fleece scarves I'm making for the church. Oh, fleece scarves are easy. Those are fun to do. Yours is the best video. Very understandable. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Velma says God sent you to Justin. Justin, amazing story. I know. I can't even explain that thing with Justin. I can't. And so it has to be some type of divine intervention, because that was just everything Justin said would happen has come to pass. And it was crazy. At one point, every time I went to his shop for something, it didn't matter what I went to his shop for, there would be somebody there that turned into a customer. Every time. It didn't matter. Or later that day, I would get a customer. One or the other. It was just a trip. So yeah, Justin, he knows, and he'll confirm it too. Letterman jackets that are unique and personalized are hot. Kids will ask who did it. Instant customers. I do large school mascot designs in several styles, but also let them design them. They sell. Yeah, I'm willing to bet the Letterman jacket. Letterman jackets are hard for me to find though. So if you know where I can get some blank jackets, please let me know, because I need to know. Because my one source that I was using, they've discontinued theirs, which is total trash. So I need Letterman jacket source again. Latasha, such a blessing. It is a blessing to be a blessing to someone else. Yes, ma'am, because what goes around comes around every single time. So that is definitely how I live my life. Are there instructions to learn Sew What Pro? There are. One thing I will say, the manual, spot on. If you are okay with reading instructions and learning from reading, there is a manual that you can download for Sew What Pro, and it is phenomenal. If reading is not your thing, there are numerous videos out there that will help you on just about every aspect of Sew What Pro. There's also 2 Facebook groups I know of, one of which I'm a moderator for on Facebook, groups for Sew What Pro. So you can get support. If you are not a Facebook person, there is a Yahoo group. So if you go to yahoo.com and search groups, there is a Yahoo group where you can get email support through Yahoo for Sew What Pro as well. And from what I understand, you also can contact the 1-800 number, and they'll refer you to someone if they don't help you themselves. I say a 1-800 number, but call them and they'll help you themselves. So yes, there are lots of instructions out there. Dar Smith says, that is how Eve has brought me to where I am now, machine embroidery, and I have every intent of helping others. Please do. We gift forward in many ways. Thank you for sharing your stories with us. You're welcome. You and Jerry and those ugly frogs. The froggies are ugly. Froggies are cute. Dolores says, I'll make bag holders. Cool. Velma, you say you love it. I have one of a kind sewing. I am blind in the right eye, so I can only see out of one eye. I was born this way, and everything I make is always one of a kind. And I never do the same thing. That's cool, Miss Velma. I was wondering, Velma's one of a kind, but I assumed it was unique. But you are unique as well. So that is totally awesome. I like that story a lot. Oh my gosh, Cat Bone. Okay, that's we didn't need to know that. Sullivan Homesteader. Hi, Eve. Hi, Sullivan, and everyone just jumping in and listening tonight. I am Rochelle Kelly on Google Plus. Cool. I showed embroidery on window screen. Oh, you did do that, and glow in the dark Halloween shirt. Thank you. I appreciate you showing that, Sullivan, because that was cool. To do the on the window screen, that was really neat. So I had never seen embroidery on a window screen before, so that was definitely a first for me. And I don't know if anyone else has seen embroidery on canvas. That's another project that I intend to do. Speaking of windows and window screens, this is something else that I want to do. Well, will be doing. I have the design already slated for that, so I'm excited about doing canvas embroidery and a video for that. So that's the thing is for here in this channel, is making sure that there's a constant stream of easy things to do with embroidery, showing you how to do it step by step, so that you don't get like I was in the beginning, where you're afraid to do everything, and everything is, you know, you're trying to figure it out, and there's nobody helping you understand step by step, and you try it, but the way you do it, it doesn't quite work out. So then, you know, it ends up being a cluster cuss because, you know, you can't figure it out. Now, you asked about the twist thread. I have used twist thread, and it is a difficult thread to work with. Okay, but the thing is, you find metallic needle with the larger, more generous eye, and you turn your tension down all the way down to right at 0, if not 0, and let the twist thread do its thing. Now, each machine is different. So before you actually stitch on the actual project that you want your metallic thread to go on, do a test stitch out. Okay, so find some pretty decent fabric close to what you're going to be embroidering on. Now, I wouldn't suggest that twist thread for something like you know, jersey knit, like a t-shirt. That's entirely too much going on for t-shirt fabric. Or I might not even use it for like quilter's cotton because that's so thin. What I would use that type metallic glitter thread for, something like denim maybe, or a thicker fabric. That's what I would use that thread for. But turn your tension way down, way down. So if you have it on 0 and you're using it and it's still acting up and not going, so bump it back up towards 1 a little bit and keep trying until you get the tension just right. But you can use it. It is very usable, especially on these single needle machines, because they run rather slow. And that type thread you want to use on a slower embroidery machine. That's not a full speed thread. So your metallic threads and stuff like that, you really don't want to use full speed on an embroidery machine. You want something that's going to be, you know, a slow pace type of embroidery. So, Velma, you said you're a great teacher. Been telling everyone about you. You're a blessing to me, and I'm sure others as well. Thank you. Thank you so very much, you guys. I really do appreciate the encouragement because it is very much needed. We all need encouragement, actually. It's no faking that. Everybody needs encouragement at some point in time. So definitely try to spread that love everywhere we go. Always. That's how that's got to be. Sullivan, thank you so much, Eve. She is working on a linen table runner for Christmas. That's going to be pretty. I do love a linen table runner. I haven't had a long table to use one on in quite some time, but when I did have one, I had a linen runner over the top that I actually hand embroidered. So, matter of fact, I need to find that. I'm thinking about it because that was a project that my back then spiritual grandmother, who is now passed, and I worked on. So, I need to make sure where that's at. You reminded me. Thank you. Well, you guys, I'm at 3 hours and 13 minutes. Never, ever, ever, ever thought I would stream for that long. So I am going to call Mr. Lowry before he has a conniption because it's 11 o'clock, and make sure that he knows that I wish him to have a good night. Love you too, Miss Marianne. You are awesome. You guys are the best. You guys are the best, hands down. I couldn't have a better group of folks standing around me than what I do, and I definitely appreciate my hoop group. We do stand as a troop, and you guys are phenomenal. Your support is more than appreciated, and definitely will be going to good use. And I definitely appreciate the encouragement and the requests. You know, if you have a request, thank you, Miss Terry. I'm telling you, if you have a request for something, let me know. I may not get to it right away, but eventually I will be getting to it. There's projects that have been on the back burner for quite some time, but I try to get to the more pertinent things first. And I'm trying to get to the easiest things first so that beginners can have something to look forward to and have fun with. So if you don't get your request right away, I apologize, but definitely hit me up. And sometimes I'll even have time to do one-on-one if it's of utmost importance, and you know it's something you need to learn right away. So we definitely look forward to doing that. We'll always support you and the baby's booty. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Will sending me an image. I guess Will done logged out. Did you log out on me, Will? Or did you send me the butterfly? I know that's what you did. You send me that butterfly, Will. I will do that. Got many. Oh, please do. Ask your questions. Ask your questions, because the thing is, we want you to have embroidery. Oh, you sent me a picture. Oh, yo, butterfly. I bet yours is pretty though. But did you see the instructions, Will, on what to do with him? Half of the butterfly. Oh, half? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to film that. I can't do that live. Good night, Tanisha. You have a good night, my dear, and have a good day at work tomorrow as well. And I'm getting ready to log out anyway, because I have quite a bit to do tomorrow. I was supposed to be going out of town tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna have to reschedule that now. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But you guys are great. I definitely love the support, the kindness, and just the home. You know, that's what this is. We're a big family. And that was the whole point in putting all of this together, so that anybody that has questions, anybody that really truly needs the support and the encouragement and the therapy of just being able to embroider at peace, that's what we're here for. That is definitely what we're here for. So thank you all so very much. I enjoyed this live tonight. I enjoyed the earrings, making my earrings, even though I messed up with the back by putting the stabilizer on. Sorry, Will. Enjoyed talking to you guys and getting personal one-on-one. We haven't ever done that before, I don't think. So that was pretty cool. We'll have to do it again sometime. Maybe not for 3 hours, but we'll have to do it again. Looking forward to Sunday. I don't have anything on tap for Sunday just yet, but I'm thinking on a couple of topics, so we should have us a topic on Sunday. Will be, oh man, tell Shadow I said hi, Shadow. Will be streaming live tomorrow night, so definitely check out Will. Will has a lot of fun with his channel as well. And you guys, I'm here and go to bed. So you all have a good night. I look forward to seeing you Sunday evening at 8 p.m. And until the next time I see you, please have happy embroidering. And you all have a good night from Indy and the Greyhound. Tell everybody good night. Lots of hugs, and see you guys on Sunday. Bye. And now I'll call Mr. Lowry and tell him good night too. Oh man.